Rebooting the thingy.
I'm live. Hell yeah.
Awesome, we're live.
We got that on stream. Lovely. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just the stream starts off, it's just Frosty going, yeah!
I finally went live. No way. Super
I'm a streamer now,
overhyped,
mommy.
Hold up, I need to. Sorry.
We did a countdown and everything. These podcasts never start out smoothly.
Okay, let's see here. I'm doing a directional thing and making sure because I don't know what side you're on right now.
I'm here.
Oh God, you're flipped. Okay. All right. That's fine. So if I want to talk
pointing
to
down
you,
to
I have
you
to talk
right
to Frosty. Okay. That's
No, you got it backwards.
fine. Right. That's fine.
I
Yeah,
am
I'm
on
here.
your right.
I'm pointing
He
down
is
to
on
you
your
right
left.
I meant on
think.
my screen.
Okay. Well, you could use a podcast as reference.
So am I
Sorry.
doing the intro? Or are you doing the intro?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Board to Entertain podcast.
Oh wait, you're doing
podcast
my
on-
intro.
Welcome to a Board to Entertain /YouTube /Twitch.
I thought you were just gonna be like bored to entertain, Yeah, more bored to entertain. Let's go. We're good.
Welcome
Great
to the
intro.
Board to Entertain podcast featuring Board to Entertain and Big Frosty.
The thing that you failed. You failed
what we're
immediately.
doing here today, we're going to be talking about a bunch of things. So notice this time we do not have Phil Millennial, aka Kusumaro Kusano, the Sarah Falcons, with us. Very unfortunate.
Cool.
He got into a very unfortunate accident, and now needs his coccyx replaced.
His what?
He got into a very unfortunate accident at the Oreo factory, and he needs his pelvis and his coccyx replaced.
Are you saying
encountered-
is he getting stuffed?
Yeah, something like that. He was at an Oreo factory, which was under attack by a bunch of pandas, which, as we know, are like nature has went ahead and naturally camouflaged them to be able to attack Oreo factories. So, yeah.
So he got attacked by a panda in Australia. Are there pandas in Australia?
I'm sure they have them in a zoo somewhere.
They escaped the zoo and attacked the Oreo factory and hurt Phil.
Yeah. And pandas are like naturally like camouflaged to blend in with Oreos, like mountains of Oreos.
Nah,
So,
I'm sure it was an
Phil's
intentional
not with
thing.
us right now. Yeah, no, Phil's not with us. But with me today, a man that has never missed a show, over on that side. Go ahead and
Yeah, it
introduce.
is me. I am bored to entertain, aka Big Frosty, aka Jaden,
AKA cool. Awesome.
aka awesome. Here, wait, aka Cool Jaden. And today, I almost started doing my intro. Yeah, that's me. I'm bored to entertain.
Go visit him at twitch.tv/board to entertain. YouTube, just look up Board to Entertain.
That's for the good
Yeah, the dude's
content is.
an actual badass. So shout out to Board to Entertain. And of course, down there, introduce yourself. I don't know
Me.
what kind of accent I went with.
Me.
Okay,
Hi.
cool.
I'm Gypsy. I am the Impulse Squared QA cat. I keep this stream mostly running smoothly. Gamer,
Yeah,
cat fanatic, weird geeky chick. See, cats. I'm that chick that does that thing. There you go.
Yeah, you should have seen when it was just me, Jake and Phil here, unmoderated. Yeah.
Yeah, without any of our babysitters?
Yes, best babysitter right here. Or, well, best half babysitter right here. Kayla, other half.
What is
Equal.
he doing?
He was, I don't know. Jake, what
I'll
you doing,
point to
man?
the cat, but what's he doing?
Sorry, don't worry about me.
Oh, okay. I always worry about you, Jake. I am eternally concerned about you.
As you should be. Please send help.
The children are not okay.
No.
But there's a cat.
I want to see if this actually...
Handsome boy wants to be part of the podcast.
He wants to be.
Here, hold on.
Well, there we have
Yeah,
the
there we
Phil
have it.
stand-in of
Yep.
wandering off stream. Okay.
Oh yeah. No, Phil does it. Fucking Frosty does it now.
I have Kitty.
Oh,
Kitty
okay.
joined the
Look at
stream.
Finn.
Oh,
Aw,
hello, Kitty. I
cutie
woke her
pie.
up, so she's kind of pissed off at me.
Jake.
There you
I'm
go. You can
sorry.
stay
We're
up
gonna
there.
have to rename
she's
the
gonna
stream
attack all my
Impulse
stuff.
Meow.
Impulse meow. Yeah, exactly right.
Okay. She's staring at the wall,
But
contemplating.
she's not biting you.
Well, yeah, it's the first time. Hey.
And she's gonna bite you now.
The cat is not going to bite me this time.
Oh, my neck.
Can
popped.
Discord hear me?
Nice.
It cannot. Okay, what's up, internet? I'm doing pretty good. We're doing a podcast right now, so we're just big chilling and
I
all
lost
that.
all my tags
so-
on my stream. Jaden, help.
It's interviews, gamer news, and playing with viewers, and chilled, and what's the last fucking one?
I might have to mute because I have a feeling
Forgot the
the
last one.
fire alarm's about to go off. Whenever we
No
run
problem.
the air fryer, it goes off.
They do the
Right.
beep boop.
Because there's a sensor downstairs really close to the air fryer, and then there's mine upstairs, and they kind of correlate. There's
Right.
like
So
a-
playing with viewers, chatty, chilled. What was it?
Interviews and gaming news, and pop culture. Pop culture is a good one.
Right.
That's all that I was forgetting. Come on, Jake. You're supposed to do your tags like ages ago, man.
I know. I don't know what happened.
Come on.
Okay, yeah.
You-
Welcome to the Impulse Squared podcast. Twitch.tv/Impulse Squared. Look up Impulse Squared. Alt code 0178. About the YouTube, or you could just type in Impulse Squared, or you could just type in Ashami or Kusumar. You'll find us. It's easy. Yeah. We've been doing the podcast. We're at episode 6. A month
Episode
and a half in.
6, yeah. I don't understand. It's crazy. We're on
wait, sorry.
6 episodes. It's been more than a month. When is it gonna
Well
be
done,
past
dude.
2 months? I don't know.
Number 8. At number 8.
Yes, at number 8. I cannot wait for number 8.
I know, right? Okay, so this time we'll be talking about let me find the list. There we go. We're gonna talk casual gaming, which is either non-committal games such as Call of Duty, or playing an MMO casualty, or an RPG casually rather. I almost said casualty.
Oh no, they're both right.
Yeah, they're both correct. We're gonna also talk about our experiences with lengthy grinds at games and the satisfaction at the end, or lack thereof, when it comes to the satisfaction. Maybe we did a 2-month grind, complete with time gates and everything, or rare resources, and just did not like the outcome of the grind. We're also gonna talk about titles we're anticipating this time.
What's up, Egg? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream.
And then we're going to, we can also talk about, introducing people to video games, such as friends and whatnot, or I don't know, maybe we're babysitting, introducing children to video games, or maybe some advice we give to people who want to, give an introduction to video games with their kids or something. I worked that up completely. VR is becoming popular. I really want to talk about virtual reality, some of the popular virtual reality games and such. And what the next step may be in terms of technology and gaming. What sort of how are we going to interact with our environments? Start out with controllers, then it's mouse and keyboard, then virtual reality. What can be next? We're going to brainstorm some possibilities. We're going to talk. We can touch on esports just in general as a topic. Maybe we'll revisit in the future with a little more direction, depending on how the topic goes here tonight. I lost the word topic. Don't know why. And we can talk about popular games that are popular, but that we personally do not enjoy, or that we just simply don't play because we're not interested. Well, I've also written down nonsense on this list per the norm, and I have a question at the end of the podcast, which I will not reveal for the time being.
No,
I know. We got some mystery here. Maybe mystery should be a tag on the Twitch. The Twitch. Here, let me check the email.
This is water. Yes. Oh wait,
and
no.
this-
Did you hear me say this is water?
Yes.
I fucked up. Okay, well, this is water. I meant to say that to my chat. I'm still new to the whole button thing.
Yep. Nope. We heard it.
Well, it's on
secretly
the
vodka.
podcast now forever to be
Call
seen by everybody.
It's what? It's water.
It is
Make it
water.
Vodka.
I like how I have like the G Fuel and the water bottle type thing, and then the water and the G Fuel thing. But this is carbonated, so it tastes like actual energy drink instead of just energy juice.
Nice, well done. Proud of you, idiot. Okay, that's
Don't you call me an idiot?
So I don't know where to take this. So casual gaming.
Casual gaming, yes.
Yeah, casual gaming. The benefits of gaming casualty. Fuck me, gaming casually. I'm playing too much. I've been doing a lot of PvP recently in a bunch of games, so like the word casualty is just like in my head.
Casualty then, yeah.
I would consider myself a pretty casual gamer.
No, you are not. You are a content creator. You are not casual whatsoever.
Well, no, okay, I do content creation, but when I'm gaming, like when I'm just gaming, not making any content or anything.
You also do 100% RPGs. So I mean, like, yeah, I don't think you're a casual gamer, but
that's no casual gaming.
No, I play. Okay, listen. Here's my lineup. All right, Minecraft. Okay. All right, Minecraft, Halo Master Chief Collection, and that's pretty much it. And scary horror games.
Okay, those are all casual, technically.
Casual games.
Casual because there's no
Halo, not really, but I mean, like I guess in the realm of like
Halo campaign,
then I guess it can be casual, but okay, campaign.
I mean, as opposed to the multiple MMOs, like
content.
I play Final Fantasy, Star Wars, or SWTOR, sorry, to differentiate. Guild Wars on occasion. And then there's more casual games like you have Phasmophobia, Deceit, Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
I should pick up my list right now because my God, I'm sure there's more. Red Dead. Online.
Nice.
Like, there's lots of, you can. That's the thing is cool with a lot of especially MMO type things is you can choose to play them casually.
Yep.
Or you can
some games some games you can be diehard, like super serious about and be like on the grind every day, doing the dailies, doing your quests, all that good stuff.
Or casualty as Jake is. Yes.
Yeah, as I will be, of something I'm sure. But yeah. No, I think casual gaming can be beneficial actually. For example, you just have more time in the day to do other things. Not sure why you would, but you can. But then there are the people who can do if they do gaming, they have no choice but to do casual gaming because I don't know, maybe they work overtime at their jobs or something, or they have kids to raise or something like that, so they can't really be super serious with their gaming. So casual gaming, I think casual gaming should definitely be kept from a marketing standpoint, because Phil's not here, so I'm going to go ahead and answer for him and bring it to a marketing standpoint, is that yes, you actually do need casual gaming, both in non-committal games, and you should probably at least make some content that appeals to casual gamers in your MMOs or just in your RPGs in general, for if your RPGs aren't MMOs, I guess, like with most Final Fantasies, for example. I'm sure there are other RPGs single player, like Genshin is a great one. Where it is single player, but it does have a grind attached to it.
Oh my god, dude! Don't even remind me, man.
I mean, even Red Dead does. I mean, you can play story, but you don't get the same experience if you don't grind out some of the levels and customizations.
Yep.
Same with Final Fantasy. You can play the base game, but you really want to go do the content because there's outfits, there's emotes, there's events. What have you?
It reminds me of GTA 5 and how they update it every month and have new crazy shit for no reason.
GTA 5, I think you have no choice but to play casually. I don't think there's any sort of real other than a money grind, there really isn't any sort of thing. You once you hit level something, what was it, 100, 150 or something, whatever.
Then you're set. You have everything. Once you unlock the rocket launcher and the sniper and pretty much that's it. You have everything.
Well, that's level 30-ish, right? Level 35 tops.
This is when you get a sniper, but a really decent one is later on. I think it's 80 or 90 or some shit. It's been forever.
Right.
I remember back when GTA was more of it actually took some time and stuff to get big, crazy, awesome things and all that. When 8 million GTA dollars from a shark card actually made sense, and it was, I wouldn't say worth $100 for 8 million, but like more worth than it is now, when you could just like, even not buying like a client for mods, you could just, you know, grind it out on the latest heist and you'll be good.
You're all forgetting the best, most casual game of all, Frosty's favorite, Among Us.
Crap. Oh. No, Among Us. People get way serious with Among Us.
But it's not grind. There's not content to grind out.
I mean, I guess. Yeah,
I'm trying to get all the Among Us games.
You can't play casual. There are some people that play like, you know, social deduction games like way too often.
Yeah, I mean, some people suck the joy out of everything.
They really do. They really do. People who are like, for example, like really toxic in Among Us. Like they don't take lightly to being like accused of being the imposter when they're not. Like they forget it's a social deduction game and they take it as a personal offense. And yeah, it just sucks the joy out of the game entirely.
I would not believe that something like Among Us would have social drama. You really wouldn't.
I've seen a lot of people get angry on Among
running
Us.
around doing things on a ship.
Jumping into dudes that don't have arms.
You're a bunch of like limbed jelly beans, and that's it. It's like it's you know, it's nice cutesy art style.
Among Us. I want to make them do it.
So it's gonna be Among Us, but with like your different food items of food.
Isn't there one where you have like an egg on your head or something?
Yeah, we're gonna start accusing like, oh, it was zucchini, it was broccoli,
it was a pickle.
It was pickle.
I'm refraining myself.
I don't know why my brain wanted to say it was freaking cacciatore.
I know what popped in your head. Fucking damn it!
It was meatball.
I know it would pop in your head. I need you to resist the urge to reference fucking Richard and Mortimer.
Richard and Mortimer.
Oh,
I'm just saying, it's not a good show. It's not a good show. It's not funny. I've watched a few
Rick and Morty is not bad. It's not
bad. Look, you know what's not funny is
I know
Archer.
worse. I know. Shut the fuck up.
I can't stand Archer.
I've never seen Archer.
I love Archer.
I fucking hate Archer. It's because I understand what it's supposed to be, and I respect it for that. But because it's the thing it's supposed to be, I can't fucking stand it. That it's meant to be misogynist, and it's meant to be repetitive, and it's meant to be so idiotic. And because of that, I feel my brain melting out of my ears.
Well, you say misogynist, but it's like South Park. It's like South Park because it just shits on everyone.
I know. It's just I can't stand it. I
can't stand it. It's misogynist. Shits on women. It's okay. It shits on everyone.
No, it's just I find it idiotic. I cannot appreciate it. I don't know why. I mean, I like South Park.
Like, how the fuck do we end up growing up on South Park and then we're like, oh no, mean things.
I don't know, but I'm okay. I mean,
things are mean.
I mean, growing up on South Park, you look back and go, "Oh, that really didn't age well." But you still,
I had the complete opposite reaction.
That didn't age well, but that's funny.
I'm also much more socially justice focused than you are.
Yes, you are. I would even disagree with calling it justice, but we won't get into it on the podcast.
Well, just socially, PC aware, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll still swear on the stream.
And look at that, ladies and gentlemen at home. Look at that. We have someone who's PC on the podcast right next to like a legitimate fucking libertarian type, and we're still friends. It can happen. It can get work.
High five.
Not hard.
And an idiot is just chilling here, saying loud things.
It's not
very
hard
loud.
to do. For fuck's sake.
I hate these people.
Get along, folks. Get along. It's not hard. Be an adult.
Okay, you're a baby.
Oh.
Yes, it's little Xander.
Xander.
My cat went back to the same spot.
I love my little kitty. My kitty's the best kitty.
He's not.
My kitty attacks me.
I mean, he's an absolute source of evil, but he's a good kitty.
But he's also not little.
He is little. He's my baby.
He's chunkus.
Wait, is that the big cat you're talking about? The fucking the one that's like this big?
On the size scale is along with our cat Hex. It's all Lottie coming. Okay?
I don't get it. He's shaped like a freaking bowling pin.
Shaped like a bowling pin the size of a dog.
You should give people what they want. Show us Sander.
We think he might be like part like Maine Coon or
Maine
something.
Coon. Give the people what they want. Show the cat.
He's just a big boy. Sander.
We've all shown ours.
It's like I can't. It's been a long time since I picked you up.
Jake.
He's a little baby.
Holy fuck.
Baby.
Dude, her head is almost as big as yours.
Ah!
Big boy.
If you got in a fight with that cat, you would probably lose.
Oh, he wants to wrestle every day.
Yeah,
like, he knows what to stop. He knows the signs of like, okay, he doesn't want to play anymore. I'm just gonna go play with one of my toys. But he does like to wrestle.
Is like, do the dishes. Okay, I'll do the dishes.
No, let the baby out. Okay. I thought you were gonna do the darker light, Jake. You said you liked the dark light, and then like you did that.
And then it's bright because like I like it.
And then flashbang.
You forgot, right?
I want to see it in the room. I don't want to be jumped by a fucking ghost.
You forgot.
Big
no, I didn't. No, I thought that there should be some consistency.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but no, casual gaming is nice. I think people should keep it in mind. I like how it is in. I keep going on about Guild Wars 2, but I really like it because once you're top level and once you got your gear, which you could do in a fucking sitting, you're set. You're set for the rest of the game, like forever. There's no level rate, like end game raise with every expansion. There's no like power creep with the grinding up gear and shit like that. It's very good and very playable by casual gamers. But there are grinds you can do, but strictly for quality of life content. Like I don't know, you can embark on a grind so you can get gear that you can swap the stats on the fly. That's one of the grinds you can do, but it's strictly quality of life. It's strictly quality. It's not any stronger than something you can get in one sitting. It's fucking awesome. So I like that. I think more RPGs and MMOs should at least take that much into account, so that way people who are casual or people who may have started out not casual can become casual players of that game without losing out on anything.
Is there like this is gonna sound kind of dumb, but I'm here for the dumb questions. Is there like a fuck no, I'm losing it. This is play the fucking matchmaking. What is it called? Fuck look at my fucking brain. The cogs are working right now. Watch me.
Talking about like PvP situations, like
it's skill-based matchmaking. Oh my god, that took me forever. Does it have skill-based matchmaking?
It does.
Oh my god, that was a struggle.
It takes into account both your performance with the team and as well as your solo performance.
Okay, so it's like aware that like if you want to play it casually, it generally would put you with more casual players.
Yep.
Oh, that's big. That's good. That's very good.
That's really good. And I find myself consistently up against people that are really fucking good, and then I get annoyed, and then I try hard, and then almost win or just barely not win, and I'm just like, I wish I was bad so I could play against bad people.
You win, and then you go against even harder people.
Oh, I know. Like, in no world, in no realm, in no game, in no mindset would I ever claim to be the best at anything, except for Bounty Hunter on Star Wars Galaxies, but that was years ago. It's no longer exists. That's because it's been objectively proven.
The ship has sailed.
The ship has sailed. I'm a much older man now with slower reflexes and yeah, like I've noticed on Call of Duty, it's like my reflexes are slower. When I see a target out and I put the scope down, it's harder for me to get a track on the target. And I actually really legitimately do need glasses. I just need to stop sitting on my ass about that. So it's a little harder for me to see like details, and it's harder for me to get those shots out from a distance like I used to. So I mean, like the age hits you in gaming as well. I don't know where that came from. I don't know how
I got like a whole crisis. He's like, Wait a minute.
Jake
Dude,
is
for the first
Frosty's
time,
having aneurysms. Oh, sorry.
for the very first time, just I think yesterday or the day before, I forgot how old I was. It was my very first experience with that.
Welcome to the club.
Well, I know. So I mean, like, Gypsy, I know it doesn't get better because I also talked with my mother-in-law about this. She says it doesn't get better. I know it doesn't get better, but I mean, like, what is the your decline so far as like remembering your age?
There are days I'm just like I can't remember. Am I 36, 37? I know I'm not 38 yet. Like I've been 1 or 2 years. Like, did I had to like sit there and do the math, and like sometimes it's like, okay, well, this is 2022, but I didn't have my birthday yet, so it's technically 2021 minus 1984.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you were born in you had to have been born in 84. Yeah.
Had to? Yes.
Well, because you're
Because
like 6 years on me, 5-6 years on me, and I was born in 6 years. Yeah, and I was born at the tail end of 90. So
yeah, 37. I'm gonna be 38 this year.
And here's Frosty. He was born, I don't know, 2011 or something.
I like to think I don't look it, so.
The last week, I literally was like,
"We bad.
Hey, I'm 19. What a boring age. Sweet."
It really is a boring age. It's like nothing happens at 19. It's just like whatever.
Like whenever recently-ish, whenever I have like a birthday, I always forget that like I'm an age older, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh,
that's
that hits
awesome.
you in your
But 19, it was different. 19,
21
I was like,
will hit you, and 25 hits some people because it's technically when like your brain's starting to be fully developed, and
Yep.
I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Frosty. I don't believe you consider people fully developed until 25 because psychology science says so.
I'm fully developed, man.
You're still bacon.
I'm bacon.
Bacon.
Hold on. Can you explain that?
I'm not even a bacon. I'm just piggy.
Baking like
I
a
haven't
cake.
even been turned into
baking. I thought you said bacon like the food. I was like,
bacon too, man.
What's up, Swan? How we doing?
We're talking about bacon.
Yeah, bacon.
But yeah, like, so 21 and 25 are pretty good ages, especially at 25. Like, they say your car insurance goes down, I guess, or something.
Yep. I think it's some states.
I don't think mine did, but yeah, I don't think mine did. But
well, that's because I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't know what's going on.
I can leave, sir. Would you like me to go?
No, I apologize. Don't know where that came from.
I need to edit in like the little cog, or not the loading shit.
The
on
loading
my brain
wheel.
hole.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
I need that kind of graphic. I saw you do it in one of your videos, Frosty. I need that loading wheel graphic.
There's like a bunch of them.
It's fine.
No, I clearly have a death wish. I apologize.
You said like 3 words, and now I missed them, and I have no idea what's happening. Oh my god. Okay. But if you look up green screen stuff on like YouTube or whatever, and you download the green screen things, there's the loading.
Okay.
The loading wheel, and it comes with a cool sound effect that will destroy your ears if you play it in Sony Vegas without turning it down the first time. So.
Oof.
Oh, I've done that before. I have done that.
I do all the time. All my videos are really quiet, surprisingly.
Yep. No, actually, I run with, what is it, 13? 17. I run Vegas 17. Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have 18. 19 is not, I don't know.
I looked into some of the features of 17 and of 18. I'm just like, I don't like some of the changes. As minor as they are, I like what I'm using.
I just went with whatever has like a shit ton of tutorials on.
We just totally shut Gypsy out.
Oops, my bad.
You're fine. I'm listening.
Let me piss you off and then like talk about something you have nothing about.
It's like just you're looking angry. Like, I'm just over here vibing. It's like, oh, she angry? No. Just letting the boys talk.
So speaking of the opposite end of casual gaming, our experiences with like lengthy grinds in games,
Mm.
lengthy grinds that we've taken a part of, and the different levels of satisfaction we've experienced with those grinds, or on the other side, a total lack of satisfaction.
So I'm going through a grind right now. In Final Fantasy, there are beast tribes.
Okay.
And there are achievements to get within said beast tribes, like dances and titles and things like that.
So it's like a reputation grind or something?
Yes. This is a rep grind, which takes like a month.
I know
because I want to get a specific emote. I have to get 3 different tribes to Bloodsworn.
Fuck me.
And the thing is, you only get 3 quests a day.
Fuck.
So this is literally like every morning doing 9 or so quests for a month to get this emote.
Holy shit.
I really, really, really want it.
Yep.
But it is, first of all, to unlock the beast tribes, those quests are obnoxiously long.
Yeah.
Pain in my ass. And then for every rank, you then have to do an additional quest, which some of them have combat trials.
Ooh.
And just, it's...
Is it one of those situations if you're like playing like a certain class or not a certain class, then it's just a lot more difficult?
I would say so, because if like you, well, I mean, because you can switch between your classes. But say you're maining like healer, your DPS is low.
Are you maining a healer?
No.
Okay. Well, I was gonna get.
I'm also way out geared for these quests, so it's okay.
Because when we played the Old Republic together, you were DPS, so I was gonna be really confused if you were healer.
I mean, I do have a healer main who's up to spec, and I do have a DPS main. I have both, and so remember how I said that my chair sinks because it's a new chair, so I get to sit up. But yeah, like the Final Fantasy has lots of grind.
Oh, I bet.
So does SWTOR. MMOs are unfortunately well versed in grind, and
I know it.
There's no cheating it. Like you can't cheat getting this emote that I want, where you throw money at people. It sounds dumb. I know. It's what I want.
I will pay $50 for this.
I would rather grind for something than pay for it, though. There's more value in it to grind it out than to just straight up pay for something, in my opinion.
No.
Well,
not
sometimes
always.
because you invest like Gypsy's grind a month. Sometimes you invest 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 2 weeks into something, and you find out whatever you were grinding for wasn't worth shit in the first place.
Yeah, but that's why you grind for things that you want, like cool things that like you specifically are like, hey, that looks awesome, like not just because it's like might be popular.
I actually had a conversation kind of like this recently, where it was grind versus accessibility, and it was like the mention of people that may have disabilities about like their health, where they can't spend all that time at a computer.
Yep.
Or people that work full time and don't have that kind of time to grind out that stuff. And so I like it when there's an option for both. That either you can use in-game money, it may be pricier, but the option of in-game money or a cash shop in some instances to get it, or you can do it the alternative way and do the grind. I like that because that means that everybody's got a chance at it.
Yeah. Especially the cash out one, because if you are like working full time, like you said, then you probably have the expendable funds to say, you know what, the time I spent at work that I would have spent at this game adds up to the same at the end of the day. It's like they have that option. So I think that's a really good idea. I think more games need to do that, like the rep grinds or whatever. I've done rep grinds before in plenty of MMOs and even plenty of single player games too. Yeah, sometimes it's just not fun, especially like when you're working full time and whatnot.
I'm thankful that the ones in Final Fantasy are pretty fast. The ones in Star Wars were a pain.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going through one in Star Wars right now, but I know it's worth it because it's for like an aesthetics thing.
See, the one thing okay, The reason why I do like the grind aspect more than just being able to pay for something is like so with for example from like let's take Halo Reach and I know I talk about Halo a lot, but Halo
That's
Reach and Halo Infinite. So with Halo Infinite, there's like a bunch of awesome skins that you can buy, which are way too much in my opinion. I think it's kind of expensive to buy some of those really awesome skins and like armor stuffs and whatever. But like on for that, it's mainly just skins that you can buy, and the rest of it with the battle pass is like all like armor skins and whatever, just a bunch of other shit as well as skins and stuff. But the grind for that, first of all, they made the season originally like 180 days or some shit. So it was a super long season, and you have to put a lot of fucking hours into it, which for something like that, I would be okay with people being able to buy it. But also coming from a standpoint where I am not able to just go out of my way and buy whatever skin I want, and I do have the time to play a lot of games. When people are able to just buy whatever they want, like let's say there's like the entire battle pass, you're able to buy actually for buying tiers on the battle pass, you are able to do that. I forgot about that. Big brand. But I hate it when people, or well, I don't hate it, but I dislike it when a lot of people go out of their way to buy tiers, because it doesn't show like the dedication they have towards the game and grinding for those crazy like not artifacts, but like weapons and weapon skins and armor skins and stuff like that. But like with Halo Reach, they had a point system, didn't have a battle pass, and you didn't have to pay for it, I can tell you that. Halo Reach had a point system that you would earn from playing either multiplayer or campaign or whatever. And
Firefight too.
Yeah, and Firefight, yes. And these credits you could stack up to get the like really cool ass shit. And I grinded the fuck out of that game and got like past getting the Emil helmet and all that, which is the one with the skull on it for anyone who doesn't know.
I do that same one, yeah. I do
yes,
that same one.
Yes. I grinded like past that, which is a lot of fucking hours, and I felt so good for having it, because I was like one of the few people who actually grinded for it, and all of these people who like didn't grind the game out and didn't use all these credits would have like these, you could tell because they would have like the lower armor things on the credit scale, and it's like I enjoy being able to see the people who actually put in the work and like went crazy on the game.
Well, that's what like the level system's for. Like in Call of Duty, you have the prestige system, and you can see someone's like prestige 8, level 8. That's how you know they put the hours into the game, even though they might use low end guns. Also, I would disagree with you on one point. You said like dedication to the game and whatnot, and I say what better dedication to show than to pay more money than base price for the game. It's like you're continuing to support the team and the development and the running of the servers and whatnot, that you otherwise wouldn't have shown with just the purchase of the base game and then grinding things out manually.
Yeah, but a lot of people, when they buy like skins and stuff, don't have the intention where it's like, yeah, I'm doing this to help the developer. Now I'm gonna get this skin. It's more of just like, give me this skin.
Care about
buy 1,000 tiers.
I don't think they. I mean,
I don't think
not always, but.
Well, I mean, like, what is the alternative if you want to support the developers and whatnot of a game, whether it's indie or major company, and what is the option going to be? Are you going to pay for something that looks cool, or are you just going to gift them money and get nothing in return?
That is true. I think. Here, take all of my money, game. Make another one. Take my $5. Put $5 towards a single pixel for a texture pack or for a texture thing.
Yeah. No, there's been several times where I've gone through lengthy grinds and loved what I got, and other times where I go through lengthy grinds and turns out it was meaningless in the first place. For example, back in when I played the old Star Wars MMO, Star Wars Galaxies, there were a bunch of items you could do, like quest grinds and rep grinds for, that would actually help you out in combat, like, you know, poison resistance, shit like that. And some of the, I did it all. Okay, I did it all. The class I played was Bounty Hunter, of course. And what you could do is when you killed someone player versus player, they had the option to put a bounty on your head. So say, Jaden, you and I are playing, and you know, you end up killing me. I could put a bounty on your head if I want to. And then Gypsy, if Gypsy played a bounty hunter, could visit one of the bounty hunting mission terminals, pick up your contract, hunt at, you know, pull up a one of them droids to track you down, and then just open fire on you from the beginning, and you won't know she's coming.
Damn.
It was the best system I've ever taken part of, because I could just, you know, get combat ready and everything, you know, pop all my skills from the jump and just jump people who weren't even ready for a PvP situation. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. And I got paid, you know, for it too. I made a fortune doing that, and it was
just fucking picking people off.
It was great, and you could pay as little as 20 grand credits, or like some people, they were able to stack up millions for the price tag on their head, and I loved hunting them all.
Bounty hunting sounds fun, bro.
It was great. But
like
these grinds I was doing for them, you know, in combat items and whatnot, I wanted to be prepared for every single possible target. You know, it doesn't matter what they played, I wanted to be ready to kill them. And there were some of the grinds, you know, they would take months to do. I remember there was, you know, one force crystal I'd grinded for, never ended up using it. Never ended up having to use it, and it was a total waste of time, and I was angry at myself for another 3 months for getting it.
It's like, well, just in case.
Yeah, it turned out it just ended up being decoration for for something.
I had a grind like that. It was in WoW, and it was, I forget what character it was because I haven't touched it in a while, and I've got a small cast of characters over there. But I did the grind to get, I think it was the Nightmare mount.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Horse, you know, all the stupid.
I know which one you're talking about.
Puzzles and stuff. I was so excited. And I was so proud.
No, fuck it.
Oh no! I got the horse, and then found out it can't fucking fly.
Oh no!
And I was so.
Well, you could use it in Battleground.
I was gonna do that.
No, because you can't fly in BGs, but I know you can still mount up. But
you mount up, but I couldn't fly. I wanted to fucking fly.
That sucks.
I wanted my spoopy flying horse, and I couldn't fly, and I was the angriest little chipmunk there ever was. Like I made.
Do horses normally fly in that game?
Do horses normally fly? Period.
Well, certain mounts, a lot of mounts flew. This one didn't, and I was just the angriest person because I put all that work into it. And none of my friends thought to tell me, Gypsy, this thing doesn't fly.
Well,
even though because they all know me. And anyone that played WoW with me knew I hated ground travel, and I wanted to be able to fly.
Oh,
I didn't like going on the ground. I hated it. I was never about ground travel. Even on Final Fantasy, I'm not about ground travel. Give me flying. Get me away from things.
Yep.
Because I don't want to be like riding around on my mountain and aggro everything when I have somewhere to be. Especially in WoW, where it took so long to get everywhere. Final Fantasy, not so bad. We have Aetherites, we can teleport around. World of Warcraft, oh no, you were traveling.
Oh yeah, with every new expansion, it's like that. You have to go through like a 6 months grind, like a wait for the grind to be available, and then you have to go through the grind to be able to fly in the new zone, whatever that zone happens to be. And I got tired of it. I don't play WoW anymore. Fuck that shit.
Yep, I got tired of it. That's the thing is like Final Fantasy has kind of a pattern to their grind too, admittedly, but there was just things about WoW that just really were not enjoyable when those grinds came.
Oh
like, aside from the satisfaction of oh shit, I did it. Kind of like, well, there's hours of my life because they weren't easy and fast. Like my dailies in Final Fantasy, they're pretty fast. Like I said, I do 3 tribes, 3 quests per tribe, 30 minutes or something like that. Super fast.
Nice.
Wow. You remember those dailies? Oh no, you were investing your time.
No, forget that.
I'm glad that I have not succumbed to the addiction of WoW.
Give it. Well, no, don't. Just don't. Don't give him.
I will not install.
For various reasons, don't give him your money.
Here, have my wallet.
Because Activision Blizzard is on what Frosty and I call some fuck shit.
Fuck shit, yeah.
We don't touch that fuck shit.
No, we don't fuck with that. Hell no.
It's good to not touch shit.
Yep. There's the great thing is a lot of their games. There's alternatives.
Well, I mean, number one, Guild Wars. Guild Wars 2 is probably the best for casual RPG players.
Need to download that.
It's a great game to get into. It's a great game to get into. It's an easy game to gear up for. It's very convenient for casual players. So like, even if you like enjoy it, but not enough to like play it seriously, get to level 80, gear up, could be done in one sitting. Well, I mean, not getting to 80 in one sitting.
Easy, yeah, easy. Let's go. Let's get to level 80. Wow.
I recently did a video where it was a grind to 80 in one sitting. And as I had prepped ahead of time, 80 tones of experience. So
oh my god,
that's cheating.
That's fuck shit.
Yeah, I know, right? But no, in the video description, I was like, it's a joke, sort of. I mean, like, technically, it's correct.
This isn't clickbait, I swear.
I mean, technically, it's not. You did get to 80. You just didn't grind it the same way.
I said at the beginning of the
Word
guide. I have even in the title it says guide in quotes. So I mean, like, it's some shit.
You gotta like triple quote it.
One of the first things I said was, I did some prep work for this.
That'd be like me hopping on stream after buying a Tale of the Adventure from Final Fantasy. And going, oh, I'm gonna get Scholar 80 in one sitting. Open up game. Use the item.
Technically, it's true.
I mean, if the video is like 30 seconds, people could. I'm sure. People
I stretched the whole 10 minutes.
I mean, at least it was only 10 minutes.
Fucking
but
crazy.
I said at the beginning. I said at the beginning is like I did some prep work, and this prep work anyone can do. And for the rest of it, just play the game. So going into it that it's a total waste of time.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time like 30 seconds in, like. So like you don't actually end up waiting 10 minutes, and it's like, okay, what's the secret? And then boom, I drop the fuck shit. It's like, no,
boom, I dropped the fuck shit. Nice. For me, one of my so this is both a grind that was definitely not worth it, but a grind that I'm okay with, and I look at as somewhat of a small achievement in my life.
Oh yeah,
Super Meat Boy. I beat all. Have you guys heard of Super Meat Boy or no?
Are you kidding? Okay, so
good.
Don't let me forget.
Okay, so for the people who don't know, Super Meat Boy is pretty much just Mario, but fucking used to be one of the hardest games in the world. Apparently, one of them, not the.
Just about.
Yeah, and I beat all of not the like I beat the story, the entire story of missions, and not the bandage girl shit at the end, because that's just fucking, you're insane if you think I'm ever gonna do that. But so I beat that, and I thought to myself, this isn't enough. So a few years later, when I started doing YouTube for the first time, I did a stream, and it was not Super Meat Boy. It was Skate 3, and why I bring up Skate 3 is because I did a 12-hour video on Skate 3 and did not complete it. So I was like, okay, well, I could do a 12-hour video on Super Meat Boy. So let's do that. And I beat the game. I beat Super Meat Boy in 5 hours flat.
Nice.
That is horrible grind. I yelled a lot, but I did it. And if you want to see that video, boom, in the about section somewhere.
Yep.
Go to YouTube channel.
Check out our crotches.
Yeah, down there. I don't know why I did it so fast, but yeah, that was my painful experience. That was well worth it.
You don't look amused.
Meat Man, that is harder than Mario. That is fuck shit. That game is fuck shit. The boss battles in that, horrible. The fucking final one, you have to go. So first of all, it's a long ass map. But it also is, you know, one of the actual hardest in the game. But when you fucking finish it, you have to do the entire thing again, but backwards. And forget this, backwards is even harder than doing it normally. So you get the satisfaction of beating it, and you're like, yes, I did it. And then after that, it's like, no, you didn't beat it. You have to do the same thing and do it over again, but for like triple the time.
And when you say backwards, are the levels just like mirrored, or
it's mirrored, but it's like altered a little bit to make it like actually doable? Because like in that level, I'm pretty sure like this place starts blowing up and shit, and you have to like speed run out of there. But you know, speed running is mandatory in that fucking game. I mean, at level at a time.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's you have to do it 2 times, and that was awful. My brother actually had a chick over that day who has never met me. She never met me prior to then, and it was just me screaming the entire time.
So they're over there doing the nasty, and you're over in the other room like, fuck.
Why can't this piece of meat just jump higher? And then,
that'd be great if you were just going fuck to the rhythm that they were doing the nasty.
fuck.
This is not a family-friendly channel, folks. If you expected it, leave now.
Yes, it's a family-friendly, you know, nice Christian channel.
No, for me it isn't. I made sure that it's like, yes, this is mature content. Do you click here if you want to watch? And then everybody's like, yeah, mature.
No, I'll tell you how I heard of Super Meat Boy. Okay, so one of my friends I grew up with, I've known him since I was like fucking 12. So
you okay?
That's a lot of time.
No, I was like, are you okay?
I was over here having an existential crisis. Excuse me. No, but what he and I did is at one point a long time ago, and I think the videos are still up. I'll have to find them. We started up a channel.
Robin, please click
that.
Oh fuck! I meant to hit the button again. Shit.
Likewise, this one.
Whatever.
But
wait,
we started up a YouTube channel, and there was a. Are you okay?
Idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I hit the button and said my thing, but it said it on the stream, and then it muted me after I said it. Why?
Have you been muted the entire time?
No, I was like,
great.
What did I say? I said, oh yeah, clip that, and then it muted me. And then it muted me, is what I said.
There was a time I went into one of Frosty's streams, and it was like 40 minutes in, and I couldn't hear him. I'm like, dude, I can't hear you. And he unmutes himself from like the stream, and he was like,
hey, that rarely happens.
Nobody
that
told
rarely
you?
happens.
Oh.
No, some people don't. And it's like, bro, I don't think it was 40 minutes. Because usually someone will eventually say something.
Like
oh, that'd be terrible. I'm coming to the stream being like, Jake can't hear shit. Bruh.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute for people to get in. Like, some people don't join right away. Yeah. And that was just one of those days where I'm pretty sure. Usually somebody tells me whenever I am.
Yeah, no, that hasn't happened in like forever. So I'm like super happy with that.
No, just sitting there just trolling
I was like,
me.
can't hear you.
No, what I have is I have a text document now I have a text document that's like it's a checklist of things. I'm like, okay, do this, do that.
I need to do that. I need that really bad.
Did you hydrate today?
No. Yes, I did. I actually had a bottle of water.
G Fuel.
I aquaed up.
Okay.
I did.
I got this giant cup here, the size of my head with water. So
every time should I send you like a picture of like a water bottle every time I hydrate or something?
Absolutely, I'm your hydration parole officer.
Thanks. Now we see. No, but how I heard of Super Meat Boy is my friend and I we started up a YouTube channel where it was a review of like earlier content creators. I think it was like early 2010s. But around that time, technology wasn't as great. Like you couldn't get a decent mic easily. Number one. Number two, couldn't get a decent camera easily. Software was very hard to come by unless you paid for it. So there was a lot of content out there that just was not good. You know, the art of content creation wasn't as refined as it is today.
Right there,
yeah, like 360p and shit.
Yeah, well, not only that, but like people,
Xbox 360 microphones.
People didn't know how to like do commentary, for example, or whenever they did. It was either it was cringy nonsense, or it was just bad because the mic was so like this, you know, whatever.
And then some Swedish guys swearing at barrows and shit.
Stop. Okay. So what we would do is we would take like really bad videos that people make, and we would like review them and be like, okay, this is what's wrong with this. It's this.
Wow.
Like we were absolute bullies about it. And one of the videos we found were of Super Meat Boy.
That
sounds like an amazing content thing.
What we did was we took people's non-entertaining shit and we made it entertaining for them.
I was gonna say, what you actually like commented on Frosty's fucking video?
No, but we would never like
this thing. Was shit.
Like, our aim was not to bully people. Our aim was like to, you know, sort of pick apart their content a little bit. And of course we would make jokes, but we never made personal attacks, you know. Like if I did that with one of Frosty's videos, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, you ginger fuck," you know. it wouldn't be things like that. But...
I mean, I will, you ginger fuck.
Oh, what the fuck? That ginger man. Okay.
Oh.
He has no soul.
Surprising enough, I know my setup makes me look really orange. My hair is actually like also brown. It's like brown and orange.
I was like, my brown. I hate my brown.
It's not that brown. It's like lightish. It's just light brown. Okay, it's orange. Fuck.
The end of this pandemic, I am never going back to my natural hair color ever again. So y'all better savor this because this brown is going away the moment it can.
Yeah.
I you know, I've gotten kind of used to it. I don't hate it like I used to, but I want my colors back.
Frosty, I'll see if I can't find those videos and I'll go ahead and send them to you.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure the channel stops somewhere. I'm gonna have a hell of a time finding it though, because I don't know where to find things from 10 years ago.
I want to do a thing like eventually, like I would say maybe at like for YouTube like 1,000 subs, maybe like a little higher than that or something. When people are actually actively trying to like more of an active community on YouTube, let's say. Right. But I would want like it would be funny to have people like send in like intentionally bad like videos or clips of themselves or some shit and just laying into it. But like having them know that like you're gonna lay into it.
Like
and,
a reverse roast me.
Yeah. But like for videos, it's like they make shit ass videos and they do it for that and then enter them in and then just laying on it or some shit and then like give it or yeah.
Do you know what I want to see? I want to see a bit of content from exclusively you and Gypsy.
Okay.
I think I think that would be awesome.
Like
what kind of content?
Yeah.
I don't know, something. Just something.
I don't know anything.
Like, well, I don't play Minecraft, so we can't do. I mean, I could try, but I would hate it.
Phil would hate it too. So I get.
Oh my god, that's a big brain. Jake, you bring them two onto Minecraft.
That's bad.
I am not working with Phil on Minecraft. To the end of our relationship as we know it.
Your purpose is to make a disaster, man. It's supposed to be.
I would probably murder him.
Damn.
Content. CJ, you see where I'm going with this, man? That we don't die and we're good, and then
if you intentionally make chaos, then that's the plan the whole time. This doesn't matter if things go really bad.
I know.
It's not bad if it's
Let's play Dead by Daylight, and I'll be the killer.
Oh my god!
Just
Dead by
chasing your ass around a map.
Game.
We need a number 5.
I used to play that religiously.
I still have it. I really wanted to play the Hellraiser content, but I haven't.
I was gonna get that game for Game Pass on Xbox, and I was like, oh my God,
battle passes.
Yeah, apparently, but
because mine does.
I was like, oh wait, this game is $2 or something like that, and I bought a skin for the game, and it was free, and I was like, I'm an idiot. I was like, I think 15 or 16 at the time.
Anyway.
So
like, okay,
yeah, no, I know. That's what I did. I got the Ash William. The skin that was fire. I really liked that. And then when like you know how you can after you like prestige in that you get the blood character or whatever. Yeah, it's so cool.
It's a really fun game. As long as you get like if you're playing with set people that know how to play it, it's good. Rando, there are some really great games with randos I've had, and then there are some really terrible games where like you're playing with kids that just want to camp and be bad.
I like when people say Call of Duty. I like it when people say kids. It's like that has such a generic like if you're I'm not calling you this, but like mostly when I like encounter super toxic people, the first thing they would jump to is like, just shut the fuck up, kid. Or something like that. I'm just like,
oh my God,
I won't.
What the fuck?
I mean, because like I've played Phasmo and I've played Phasmo with pugs and things like that, but it's just there are occasionally maturity levels that I do require in order to enjoy a game. Now, I'm not saying I will never play with a kid, and I guess this kind of veers into your other.
Well, I mean, you'll play with Frosty, right?
Yeah. He's of age.
Jake, I have no idea if you understand how bad that sounded.
Come here, young, and I'll show you the ropes.
If you rewatch the VOD, that sounds so much worse than you think it does.
It was gonna lead to what I was saying is like if there are kids in a game and they don't know what they're doing, I will teach them and show them what's going on.
Yeah, but all of that happened right after you said you said I don't play with kids, and then after that, that's all of that happened. And okay,
Frosty made it bad.
Frosty, you made it weird.
I need to delete. Fucking bam, and it just disappear.
The camera's still on, the chair's just right there. It's just Frosty disappears.
I wish I could do that on command. Just go on. Where I would go to, I don't know, cool. But
yeah, I was playing like for example, like I was playing a pug in Phasmo, and the kid was brand spanking new to the game. Like we're talking level 2.
Oh.
And I didn't mind that part because I really do not mind going through it and being like, okay, well, here's some of the mechanics of the games. Here's some tips. Here's like, I don't mind that. But this child did not have the maturity level to understand that their actions impact others. And anytime they were scared, they would screech at the top of their lungs.
Oh my God!
Anytime, and I'm not talking like I'm talking like break glass, dog whistle, fucking, and I'm just like, look, I have auditory processing.
Fucking funny.
Like the chid screech, which one put him like really like affected because I'm protective of people. Like I am like an auntie kind of person, and so hearing kids scream in actual terror makes me like worried for them. But also my auditory processing went right out the window. Well, I don't like handle sudden loud noises.
It sounds like this kid couldn't have been any older than what, like 14 or something. Where the fuck is mom and dad even screaming like that?
Bro, yeah, actually, like I used to. Okay, so back when I was a wee little lad, I used to have some friends. This is back when I'm talking when I was an actual kid, like 11, 12-ish age. My friends would always be like they would always scream and shit. And now even then I was like, where are your parents, man? And like now I'm like, damn, they really were fucking screaming like crazy a lot. It's like, holy shit, kids are loud, bro.
So I can't I if I had a headset maybe it'd be different, but I don't enjoy VR chat because so many of the places I end up going, I just like it'll start off as like nice chill hanging out with my friends, and then a flood of youngins, and they're just obnoxious and they want to grief and they want to just.
Well, you know what it is
I'm
that
too old for this shit.
I'm totally not the person that brings all the chaos into the VR chat worlds whenever I play them.
I will obliterate
It's
you.
the queen.
I was known to be the one. Like, I would join. Like, okay, there was a part in time, like a year or two ago ish, where I only played VR chat with a bunch of friends of mine.
You know the way.
It was after that.
Okay.
But it was like a year after that, I think.
What do you mean after that? It's still going, right?
Not really.
It's kind of old school.
Not in VR
No,
chat. Some
weird.
people every once in a while.
It's
But no,
yeah.
there would always be worlds with people like in front of mirrors and or just chilling or whatever, and I would always go in and like a lot of the times I had like, this is after I like slowed down on YouTube the first time, but I would always go in with that CS:GO like commentary mentality, and I would always be like, yeah, how you guys, you're like shit like that, and then like people would just follow me and just also do stupid shit. And this world that like didn't have that much stuff going on, or like they were doing something serious, now has a bunch of shitters just running around doing fucking nonsense.
I hate that.
Damn.
That
okay,
is
so I no
me a
longer
little
want to
bit.
see content featuring exclusively Frosty and Gypsy.
I make it a good
There's
time though.
things we
It's
can
not
do,
completely
it's
no
just
brain.
not it. There's plenty of great things we can play, just apparently not that.
It isn't just screaming. It's actually it's I would say it's similar to the like videos that you would see on VR chat, like Swagger Souls type comedic thing ish, but not as funny, I guess. But it was like that, not just like screaming drugs all the time. It's not like that.
I know what we'll play. We'll play Sea of Thieves. I'll leave something burning on the stove.
Oh god.
And leave you on the ship unknowingly.
Oh my god.
But you know, like,
and then you'd be like, oh, the ship's
that
sinking.
would make screaming.
Oh god, shark.
But going back to like the screaming kids thing, like in a Phasmophobia, is one of the great examples of our time. Is that content creation is so prevalent now, and it's so easy to get like flash in the pan content creators out there with like maybe one or two videos where they do something that a younger audience will consider funny. For example, Markiplier running from a ghost and screaming downstairs.
I like Markiplier.
But
or
it's something like that, and then the kids find it funny, and then they'll try to emulate that in a game, thinking they're being funny. So it's sort of things like that, and I'm thinking that's a big part of it.
It's really read the room.
Monkey see, monkey do type thing that I'd mentioned a few podcasts ago. The fact that I can say that is fucking mind blowing. It's like, oh my god, we made a plan for content. We're sticking with it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Order. Wait.
It's the least impulsive thing that Impulse has ever done.
Oh shit! Wait, are we doing something right or are we doing something wrong right now?
We're doing right.
No idea. Paradox.
We got people. They're paying attention to us, so we must be doing something right.
We're about to enter a temporal loop.
It's just black. World ends. Nothing.
Why do I smell copper?
I was gonna say, can I have a tempura loop? I'd much rather have shrimp tempura loop, please.
I guess you can.
It's delicious.
Granted.
I guess. Well, yeah. Why
The
not?
food
You know what?
joke
Why not? You can have whatever you want. The world is your oyster.
Kiwi cat is hungry.
The world is your oyster? What the fuck does that even mean?
What does it mean? Gypsy.
I think hold on. He may be meaning like what, like why would somebody use that as a phrase? Because like when you hear it, like, okay, well, the world is your oyster. Like, what's so great about oysters? Right?
Like pearls in them and shit, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh no, he really meant it. Oh, I was trying to help.
I'm small brain. Ah! Okay, hold
on. Frosty, have you never heard the adage "the world is your oyster"?
I think I have. Oh, I'm sure I have before, but like, it's not like. I don't know, man. I'm being put on the spot. I don't know.
See, I was trying to help him too.
I feel like it's small brain.
You gave him an out. Frosty, she gave you an out.
Yeah, but like, so the world is okay. I'm gonna. You guys are gonna hear my processing. All right. I'm gonna say all of my brain processing out loud. Okay. So, okay, your world is an oyster. So
no, the world is your oyster.
The world, the world. So the planet, the world is your oyster. So is that like the oyster is unimpressive, just oyster, but in the middle is the.
I did the last one. It's your turn, Jake.
No, I'm good. He's gonna suffer.
What the fuck is what does this mean? What did this mean? Why an oyster? Why? I heard something about the pearl. The pearl is cool, but why is it? What does it have to do with the world? It makes no sense.
We're giving him an existential crisis.
Why is the world why is it an oyster? What is the pearl?
Your name is now Bored to Oyster Chain.
I don't understand. Wait, hold up. You know what? Fuck you guys.
Aww.
Fuck you guys.
He's gonna Google this.
The world. No, I'm not Googling it.
The world is a vampire.
Is yours. Let me tell you something
Definition
about
of the
vampires and people who
if you say
vampires.
that the world is someone's oyster, you mean that they can do anything or go anywhere they want to. What does that have to do with an oyster?
Because at the end of the journey, there's a fucking pearl.
Oh.
It's like, go get your riches, go get your goals, go reach your dreams. Find your pearl.
And eat the oyster. Because it's delicious.
Also
and an
that.
aphrodisiac.
Also that.
You're too young for that part, probably don't listen.
I don't understand why it's like
we'll tell you when
oyster
you're
out of anything, okay? Out of anything. The world is your diamond. Go find your diamond. That's an actual hard task to go do and a great, awesome outcome. But a fucking pearl, not a pearl, but like an oyster. And when I think of a pearl, I think of a clam, like little clam guy.
No, that's an oyster.
Oysters.
Wait, clams don't have pearls?
No, they do not.
They don't? Oh my god, my whole world is. You know what? I'm leaving.
Your whole world's an oyster.
I'm done. I actually have nothing to go like walk and do, so I'm gonna come back.
You could just pet the cat. You'll feel better.
Just give up, Frosty.
I'm sorry, but that quotable thing that people apparently say makes no sense.
Oh, sweetheart.
It's called an adage.
Yeah, but it's like, why not something cooler than
you wee baron?
Gypsy, they're not telling these kids these things anymore. That explains the world.
I'm here doing my job, being an idiot as always.
That's fine.
Look, I tried to give you an out so that this whole bit wouldn't happen, but you.
When you said, like, when you tried to explain it, all I got was pearl, and I was like, okay, pearl good, so world good.
Pearl good.
But what does it have to do with oyster? And I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, I need somebody who can like animate to take this bit and like animate him like, okay, pearl good, world good.
Somebody fucking clip every moment of this. If you can't get all of it in one clip, make 2 clips, okay? Both streams. They're not laughing with me. They're laughing at me. Okay. God damn it. Hearts can't save this one. Hearts can't save this one.
He started. You got to snort. I'm gonna cry. Oh God.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, that's amazing. Frosty, you are the salt of the earth. Do you know that phrase?
I don't want to go down this hole again.
Salt?
Salt's good, earth good.
I guess. I don't think about salt like that, okay? I'm sorry that I think of things in a logical manner, okay? You guys done laughing at me? That's not what I'm supposed to do anymore.
Oh, I'm not kidding. The tears. I couldn't see. I'd say move on to the next topic, but I don't know what it is. I'm blind.
I think it was about bringing kids into gaming.
No. Anticipated. What game titles are we anticipating this year?
Oh God. I don't know. I can't get any oxygen to my brain.
I'm gonna just be silent. I'm gonna be silent and try not to murder you guys with the funny haha.
World good?
No! Why would you do that? It's a vicious cycle, man.
Okay.
Game's good.
Right.
World's good.
I like that. It's fucking world good? Question mark? Huh? I don't understand.
Okay. If I can't find an animator, I will do it in MS Paint, frame by frame.
It needs to be like super choppy and like no mouth movements, and it'll be all it is fucking.
That's what I'm thinking.
Pearl, good.
Maybe Kayla could do it.
Good, or whatever the fuck it is. Just be fucking.
Maybe Kayla can work something out for that.
I know, right?
Oh God.
Jesus,
everybody, contact your local editors, your local animators.
Oh, that was no. We got 2 editors in the chat right now. In the
Need
podcast.
a quick break. Pretty quickly.
Go.
Can I go take the key? World good.
Why is that the funny part of all this? I don't understand. This has been going on for too long. I don't know. I'm sorry I got one thing wrong and something happened. People are gonna know me as the guy who doesn't understand things now.
You didn't. Well, I mean,
fuck.
Oh, Frosty, I'm so happy. Even if it took 6 podcasts, we hit peak content.
This is it. An oyster in the world.
Yeah, there's our pearl.
I was thinking like, okay, oyster small, world big. World bigger for oyster than human, so maybe I don't know. That's why I was so confused. That was beginning process of thinking.
Hi, that's
Oh,
my food.
I'm not kidding. I cried. That was amazing.
Look at me. I'm such an awful person. I make people cry.
No.
My stupidity makes people cry. Awesome. That needs to be like in all of my descriptions now.
Oh yeah. Okay, so next topic, we're talking anticipated video game titles. Games coming out this year that we are looking forward to. Or even
I actually have a good one for this.
So do I. Yeah, it's a little niche, little underground nerd culture for my answer, but Gypsy.
One just kind of came out. I'll admit I haven't paid a lot of attention to like games coming out just because I got kind of burnt out on the games coming out bit. I want to try out Lost Ark though. I downloaded it. It's a huge game.
Oh yeah, for some reason I've been hearing it a lot more. Is it a recent release?
I think ish. Like I know.
I have not heard of this game. Wait, what was it called?
Lost
The
Ark.
Lost
When did it come out?
Just Lost Ark.
Lost
yeah,
Ark.
I've been hearing about it a lot. As to whether or not
it came out into. Okay, apparently it's not. But like there was something about something coming out. Maybe it was a rework or something. But I know that
like
recently it was all buzz.
or a remaster or something.
Oh,
maybe.
Ooh, there's titties in this game. Sweet.
Where is this game?
Oh my god.
For a friend.
It's not naked titties. Thank God, because then I would probably get banned.
Oh,
okay.
This is what I have to work with, folks. Like,
I mean,
I don't know. I thought it was I thought it was something
Thank you,
new
Robin.
to it,
Thank
but
you.
whatever. I've heard recently that it was exciting. Maybe it was a rework.
Wait, what kind of game is it? Like, what is it?
Apparently, it didn't just come out, but I've just heard about it. And I heard recently people going, "Oh, we're gonna pick up Lost Ark," and I'm like, "Is this new?"
When did it come out?
I'm looking.
Okay.
Oh, No.
I'm gonna feel like a dummy if it's not a new release, but I'm the only one that's just recently heard of it. But again, like I said, people recently were like, "I'm gonna pick this up," so I'm like, "Oh, okay."
December 4th, 2019.
No, but there was a new release. February 11th. So
DLC or
it just says release date February 11th, 2012.
Wow.
On Steam.
Oh yeah, I was confident. I've heard of Lost Ark, before, like relatively
I wonder if it's
a while ago.
But yeah, this
might be a
was
rework, might be DLC or something, or it might have been in like air quotes beta test for.
Maybe because I know it says on Steam that's why I kept hearing, "Oh, I'm gonna pick it up when it comes out," and I'm like, okay, well, it can't be that new or old.
Right,
and
but I've been hearing about it a lot lately, so maybe there might be something to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I know I just downloaded it. I'm gonna play it. But yeah, like there's a lot of games I have just not paid a ton of attention to. I'm a bad person.
Well, my camera does have sort of a fisheye lens to it. Okay.
What genre is the game? Like what type of game is it?
I think it might be survival.
Oh.
MMO action RPG.
Oh, never mind.
It's got classes like, sorcerer, assassin, mage.
I'm gonna have to look into it. Okay, so that's actually something we could visit real quick while we have a small audience here, because Phil's not here and he will answer all of the above like a jackass. What is our favorite class to play? Like class archetype? Are you the warrior that's up front? Are you smashing people? Are you the tanky motherfucker in heavy armor that just can't die? Do you sling spells left, right, and center? Or do you support keep people alive? Let's start us off with someone who's a little less experienced with this. Frosty.
I played the last time
I play games.
The last time I played an RPG other than Genshin, actually, let's just go MMORPG. The last time I played one of those was Neverwinter, and I don't even remember what I was on that.
Aww.
And that was a lot of years ago. But if I could pick right now a cool thing to be, I would either be is there like some type of like assault thing that's like big on killing stuff but is not tank?
Yep.
Okay, then I'd be one of those. Yes, I'd be one of those. Or I feel like I could be a pretty good healer, and I think that healing is a very big brain part of the team.
Now here's the thing with DPS. Would you be melee ranged or would you be casting range? Because there in some games there are two different kinds. There'll be your melee, which is like, your monk, your whatever I don't know, I can't remember WoW classes right now. You have your classes that are like up front, right up against the enemies within striking range, and then there's other DPS classes that are further back. Final Fantasy, there's like
you could be archers, you could be mages, something like that.
Archers,
I would definitely go with melee. I would definitely okay, this is just me thinking about it. It's not like actual. Right, I don't know for sure if this is what I would do if I were to load up the game and look at everything, but in theory, I feel like I would have a really good time being at the front and being a shitter, just like trying to find the first person to murk and just one tap them with the sword, even though that never happens. I'm assuming.
Yep. No, I feel that.
My usual jokes with you.
Mad respect.
But you won't know most of my class jokes.
Yeah, I'm small brain. I don't understand things.
I could see Frosty being
just child.
Yep. Or just up front being a fighter.
No. Dragoons are floor tanks. It's a joke. They die a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
They tank the floor.
Damn it.
Like Elementalist.
I probably I need to be a floor tank. That actually sounds fitting, because I feel like I would die a shit ton.
It could be relaxing too. Just on the floor, just be like, I'm dead. Don't expect my contribution. You're just actually taking a nap. Gypsy, what do you got for us?
I have done most of these classes. I do tend to favor long range DPS, especially it has an aspect of support. Also, I want to say I like healer, but I think it's just more of a Stockholm response, is that I feel useful and I feel powerful because
the healer is the decider. You choose who lives and dies.
And because because bad healers drive me crazy. But the problem is,
that'd be me.
Part of me likes healing. Part of me really is lying to myself because I also become the salty healer. Now, I'm a very forgiving soul at times. I really am. I don't know why I'm rocking so much. Too much coffee.
No such thing.
I start off a very benevolent, kind healer. Oh, it's okay. I'll get you back up. Oh, it's fine. Da da da. But if we start going through this fight and there are mechanics that are like repeating themselves, and you're not learning, I'm leaving it, especially if, like, say we wipe a few times and it's obvious that now you should be able to get the mechanics. They've not changed. They're the same patterns. And you're not getting it, I'm going to let you lay there. You will become the other healer's problem.
Nice.
Also,
Jake trips over a rock.
Those...
You ain't getting no heals anymore.
Oh, especially if you're a DPS that decides that they want to play tank. I'll let you die, and I won't pick you up. I'll make, especially in Final Fantasy, where if you have to like get up yourself, you have to run through the dungeon. I will make you do that run. I'm not sorry. There is a covenant in the game. The tank pulls.
Exactly. Well, that's any MMO. Any MMO at all.
The tank pulls. The tank also must respect the capability of their healer, or I'm gonna let you die.
Yep.
That's why I say
no remorse at all.
No, like, okay, especially like, say, it's the first pull, and it looks like, okay, maybe you haven't taken the time to check their gear or anything, and you're just running in, and there's been no communication. I will try my damnedest to keep you alive if you go what we call, pulling from wall to wall.
Yep.
I will try.
If you piss off the
But if when we find that I can't do it, if you keep trying to do those pulls, I will let you die.
Yeah. You're gonna like my answer then.
And then I will heal the DPS and will kill the mob for you.
Yeah.
I'll be the healer that does the things for that the problems go to. The problems go to me, and then I heal those motherfuckers.
They're all
I don't know where that is
from. The misfits.
I haven't smoked in a couple of days, so the lung butter isn't kind to me right now.
Ew. Fucking lung butter.
But when you smoke cigarettes and then you stop smoking for a while,
your lungs start trying to heal themselves?
Yeah. Which includes coughing up years of shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I've cut back on smoking a lot. So if I'm sitting here, like, sometimes I'll occasionally go, that's what that is.
Yep.
You're big chillin', bro. I do that sometimes.
I'm not big chillin'. I am in pain when I do that. not that I'm saying, I fully went into smoking knowing precisely everything that came along with smoking, whether or not I quit. I knew the results of both. And all the details going into it because my mom and dad smoke, so I knew it. But anyway, my answer to this question, though normally I will play any flavor of DPS I feel like playing. If I'm getting into like serious end game content, I'm the tank. I'm the man that is up front and center, and I want everything angry at me. I even wrote a simple 3-step guide to tanking. Step 1.
Oh, sweet! I can become a tank now.
Throw yourself at the enemy. Step 2, piss them off. Step 3, survive.
I'm good at those. I can do that.
Healer.
Well, see, the reason I play a tank is because, like, for endgame content and shit like that, is because I see so many shit tanks, kind of like with you with healing. Number 1 is that they don't pay attention to the healer's mana bar. Number 2, they don't pay attention to a healer's cap on heals per second. So, in tanking, I start out slow. I speed up. If I feel there's a little bit of strain on my healer or myself, I slow it back down. I have a process that takes both the healer and the DPS in mind. If if the healer can keep up, but things aren't dying fast enough, I slow it down for the DPS. I know precisely how it is. A tank's main job is to understand the parameters of the tempo they are allowed to engage the content at. That is a tank's number 1 job.
Yes.
Job number 2. If your party's taking damage, that's on you. That's on me. That's my thing to take care of. Unless, they're standing in fire, in which case I tell them, dude, you're a piece of shit. Which is my number 3 reason for picking tank, because then I have the power. Even the healers cannot shit talk me. I am at the top of the fucking pyramid. I make the call. I set up the first strategy, and everyone else is my consultant. So I know the job is going to be done right. If I don't know something, I, as a tank, have to have like the social power to ask without being judged. DPS, they have sort of anxiety about asking about things because then they just get called DPS right out the gate. You don't have that as a tank because people don't want to wait 30 minutes waiting for another tank to step in.
Yeah.
So
I'm always nice with new DPS. I'm always nice.
Power is in my hands. The healer may set the parameters for the tempo, but the tempo is 100% in my control. If I have to get up and get a new cup of coffee, everyone
we're waiting.
I'm not even going to ask. People are going to wait. You can either wait 60 seconds for me, or you can wait 30 minutes in the queue for another tank to show up. Make your pick. I'm getting that coffee. I'll be back. If you guys decide to spitefully, remove me so you can wait 30 minutes for another tank, I'll be done with this dungeon by the time you guys get your second tank in.
With healers, a lot of times, like, the 2 classes you wait a lot for are tanks and healers, and so I try very hard not to leave and not be that person. But there are times I will just leave because if
I've done it before.
One, because it becomes a waste of time if I'm not capable of healing because they won't listen, and we're just gonna keep wiping. I'm just not going to do it.
No, I pay all my respects to the healer, and if like the DPS are doing really good, they're evading all the mechanics, and they're downing ads pretty fast, and they're interrupting the boss on mechanics where you have to like interrupt a spell cast from the boss or a mob, for example. I give the DPS mad props in that sort of situation.
It's because it's all about it's teamwork.
It is teamwork. It's supposed to be a lot of teamwork. So not only will I give the healers props and of course accept my thanks as tanks, DPS, you're either a shit DPS or hey, you did your job. They need to be congratulated more, especially the good ones. You encourage them to keep playing their role, kind of, because you also want them to step up as tanks as well, so you can relax.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you end up being the only tank in the guild, and then everyone's asking you for runs.
All right, Jake. We're gonna kick Phil out, and I'm gonna be your healer.
Phil, here's the thing about Phil. When it comes to healing or tanking, when it comes to Phil, he likes to do it in the most ass backwards way imaginable.
What was that sound?
He keeps us alive.
Well, I mean, yeah, he does the job, but
he's filling up his vape.
And
dude, wow, that is not at all what I thought it was. That sounded like a scary, I don't know. Never mind. Sorry.
I forgot to hit the vape shop earlier today, so I'm gonna be a grumpy Jake tonight.
Oh.
Nice.
Vape.
I know, right? No. Okay, so quickly on the vape, let's just one sentence. I don't like when people say vaping is healthier than smoking cigarettes. Vaping is just not as unhealthy. It's still unhealthy for you. It's healthier than smoking. No, it's not.
I don't actually judge.
But you want to know what's better than both of those things?
I do both of those things.
Just kidding. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Even nicotine and caffeine can be bad. Actually, also, yeah, whatever.
Sorry, I'm getting a little munchy there. Yeah. No, I will never say they're good.
Like with glaucoma and shit, relieve symptoms and all that good stuff. And marijuana can also help someone who doesn't really have an appetite, refill an appetite. Say they're anorexic or something.
Or cancer.
Or cancer, exactly. Yeah.
Radiation. The chemo.
Yeah. People don't eat. Smoke a joint. Oh, damn! Get them chips in me.
Basically, I know I'm making do it.
It's a serious. Cancer is a serious thing. I'm not trying to make light of cancer.
No.
I'm just saying. I love potato chips.
Yeah, basically, it's if you're gonna do it, make sure it's legal, and make sure you're doing it the right way, man.
Smoke anyway.
Be safe. Be safe.
Theoretically, we should say, do it legal.
Theoretically, yes. Theoretically, do it legal. Do it legal.
Allegedly.
And do it safely.
Yeah, that's right. Got to take the Michael Jackson approach from, allegedly.
I was watching a crime documentaries recently where they're stating their real opinions, but because they can't say that it's facts, they have to say allegedly so they don't get demonetized on YouTube.
Yeah, shit like that.
It's just a word that saves us.
I'm hitting my vape, bros.
I love. I promise, it's just nicotine. It actually is. Yeah. But no, I love tanking. You know, I have all the control. But I do.
Wait, you were saying something more about Phil. I want to hear more about this. Phil
okay,
thing.
so whenever
I'm gonna eat some food while you do that.
Whenever Phil, like, he'll pick up a tank class, right? He prefers the style of tanking that of course, it'll work. It works out, but there's room for improvement, and I 100% see that. Now, for example, there's a number of different stats that you can build up in order to tank. I love my damage mitigation. I love blocking. I love recovering in my own health bar and whatnot with whatever talents I possibly have. Phil will stack up on like dodging, which I guess works, but A, it's not 100% reliable, and B, he'll ignore other things that are just more efficient. His approach to healing, I mean, I guess it's fine, it's pretty decent, but it's like he will purposely pick the least meta things to play and then swear that he's number one. When I go into a pug and 50% of the time, they're doing a better job than he does.
Big
plus HMO.
He does things.
Yeah, but he's Australian though.
So ass backwards. No, he's upside down. He does things so upside down.
I can't wait for him to watch this.
He can watch this. He knows my opinion on his tanking and his healing. I don't like it. Like, for example, whenever we played Star Wars: The Old Republic, and he plays an operative healer. Whenever I played with an operative healer,
I remember.
It's very efficient. It's very there's a method to the madness. Whenever I'm tanking for Phil, he'll let my health bar drop to almost like empty.
You know his response will be, right? But did you die?
I know. And I'm just like, Phil, you are slowing me down. You are capable of doing so much better. You are actively slowing me down because you're just...
Because you're what?
The husbands are fighting.
He's like, oh, but did you die? I'm like, no, but we could have been done with this shit 12 minutes ago.
I can't wait to play that game with you guys.
Well, the thing is that at the end of the day, he's on Aussie internet and it sucks. But he swears he's the best. He swears he's number one. He's not.
What does that make you number one?
No. Take it back, Frosty. Take it back 40 minutes ago to where I said almost verbatim. In no fashion would I ever call myself the best at anything.
Yeah. But no, see, now I do want to like have you be tanking me, be healer, and see what happens. I'm a very.
I don't play Final Fantasy. Otherwise, I would do that for you. So I don't know what
trial.
No.
To 60.
I have tried. I've tried Final Fantasy. I was falling asleep at the keyboard in combat. So I mean, like, I don't think that game's for me.
Okay.
Now I get it. It gets a lot more exciting at level 50. And let me reiterate: if I have to wait till level 50 for combat to be exciting, it's not going to be the game for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
Isn't that how Neverwinter is? You have to get to like level 70 or some shit, and then the game like is actually like.
I don't know. I played it for
crazy.
2 days, and then Jake and Phil ditched me.
I mean, I'll play it with you. I don't give a shit.
It's too late now.
My buddies got really cracked at it, and I joined them one time. I joined them on Neverwinter, and I was like, "Oh, this looks cool," and then got shit on, and then never played it again. And they were like, "This is level 70, man, level 70," and I was like, "Yeah, I got to like level 10 in the span of 5 hours. I'm not doing that."
They changed it to where the level cap now. They changed it recently to where the level cap is 20.
Really? Oh
yeah.
Wow!
And I got there in like a day and a half tops, like 6 hours.
Yeah, that would make that. Yeah, that's around the.
But yeah, it's the real grind happens at the end of the game. Guild Wars 2 is nothing like that. It's exciting the whole way through. You'll be fighting the exact same at level 80 that you do at level like 11.
You need to be a promoter for them.
I get angry at the grind.
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, hell yeah, it can be. Listen, if ANET wants to sponsor me, dude, fuck yes.
ANET sponsor.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'd take
I
that.
don't give a shit. I would take any sponsor except for Raid
Square
Shadow
Enix wants to
Legends.
sponsor us.
Why not? Wait, is there like just because Raid Shadow Legends?
Just
is
because
like
it's Raid Shadow Legends, yes.
Okay, okay.
I don't want a meme sponsor. We are now
Are they
sponsored by
memes?
memes.
Oh,
I'd be
Well,
a
Raid Shadow
sponsor.
I
Fuck
said
it.
mean.
Well, no.
I was like,
You know what? No, I also wouldn't take Activision Blizzard or any of their stuff. Simply because fuck how they treat women. And
too
shit.
much blood in the water.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, we'll see how Microsoft handles it. If Microsoft does any staff changes, if they do, I'm totally going back to Call of Duty because I grew up on that shit.
Microsoft can be kind
of shit themselves.
on
Yeah.
the fence there, depending on how they want to handle things. You know.
Feds. Well, yeah, sometimes I guess Microsoft does sell out to the government a little bit as well. So I mean, like, I do have my personal grievances with that. Anyway, what titles that we're anticipating this year? Frosty.
Oh my god, we were on this for holy fuck! I forgot we were on this topic. Oh wow, okay. Yes, the good one that I have, Hightail. I am so fucking hyped for that game. So what Hightail is, a lot of people, a lot of people haven't heard of it, but it is gonna be, probably couldn't have guessed this one. It's gonna be like the next Minecraft, but it's by the people who made Hypixel, which is the number one. You already know.
I know.
Fucking everyone knows Hypixel. If you don't know Hypixel, then
okay. So for some context, Gypsy,
yes.
Hypixel is a server multiplayer Minecraft server thing. It's the number one server.
So they're more sandboxy, like Terraria, Minecraft, etc., and so on.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's like game mode. They make like game modes and cool different ways to play Minecraft and all that on Minecraft. But so they decided to make their own game. The only downside is that it's been going on for super fucking long, and no one really knows for sure if the release date is actually going to be the release date. But I'm pretty sure it's either coming out this year, which has been what it was either this year or next year, and it's been set to that date for like a minute now. So I'm hoping that it does end up coming out, because this shit looks actually really good. Like they have like they have professional cinematics and stuff that you can do, which I am super excited for, because having cinematics in a video game makes editing so much more creative and better. But there's gonna be it's gonna be Minecraft run by people who really care about that type of game. So I'm really hyped for that. Plus, it's gonna be hopefully not as saturated Minecraft.
It's nice to see the fans of a game make a game just like the game their fans have.
Yes. And
shout out to Among Us fans making a game just like Among Us, except with ducks and other bird types.
VR chat Among Us.
Actually, have played something like that. They have that in VR chat. They have Among Us and other games like that.
Yeah,
actually, kind of fun. I liked it. It would be more fun if I had a headset, which maybe I can see if somebody help me buy one for my birthday.
I have one. I just don't use it.
Sell it to me.
Honestly, for me,
I don't know. I'm poor.
Well, I've been without a job forever, so I mean, like, hit me up.
For me, with VR chat, when I played it a shit ton way back when, that was all on desktop. And then after I stopped playing it, at some point, I eventually got a VR. And going back to it in VR, honestly, it's not. I mean, you are there in like, it feels like you're actually there, which is pretty cool. But then, like, the only thing that sucks is that you have to deal with all the, like, fucking stupid VR setting up shit and, like, all this and crashing and lagging and but that's minor shit. But, like, I don't know. I feel like both desktop and the headset, they both have their pluses. So, yes. I don't remember why I mentioned that, but yeah.
How much about getting a headset?
You're not missing out on too much without a headset. It's pretty much just like, oh my god, I'm actually here. And then once you get over that, it's like, huh, VR chat, sweet.
Jake, what about you for titles?
It's like, cool. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a somewhat more obscure nerd culture thing. Fucking Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
They're in command.
I'm down for it.
It's a little strategy game coming out March 10th, I believe.
Oh.
No, March, like sometime in March. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a big fan of the franchise. I loved the book when I read it. Fucking Robert Heinlein is a genius. He also wrote, The Man Who Sold the Moon, and how am I forgetting the third one? Whatever. He was a really talented writer. Probably one of the fathers of science fiction. And when he wrote Starship Troopers, it was a great, it was a great commentary of whatever. I won't get into it. But I loved the scenes that came out of the films for the franchise. A lot. The whole fucking fighting aliens and shit. It's like I'm all about it. I'm all about it. That's badass. So I'm really looking forward to that game. It's also like a strategy game. So it's going to be a strategy game about one of my favorite franchises of all time. I'm going to be playing that for a while. I don't know. I just learned today it's coming out, so I'm super excited for it.
The excitement is fresh.
Oh yeah. So once I get into it, you all ain't gonna someone else is gonna have to handle the podcast for a month.
Wait a minute. I'll handle
the one thing I hate about
all into shape.
The one thing that I hate about being super excited for new releases is the week before it's about to fucking come out, it's like the longest week of your life. It's like, oh my fucking god, just come out, game. Why couldn't you be a week earlier? But if it was a week earlier, a week before, you'd be like,
I'll give you something that's even worse.
So,
knowing the release date, requesting the time off and getting it, and then having the release date pushed back.
Oh. It's like a week back or some shit. Dude, I would literally fucking lose it.
Too early to request time off again.
But just barely. Oh my.
You are scrambling your coworkers like, please take this. Please trade me.
I have
pay you.
a few shifts in that sort of situation. I have weaseled something and then regretted a month later when I have to pay those shifts back, and I'm just like, oh, it's been 24 hours. Why am I still at work?
The mistakes were made.
Yeah.
Let's see, we are
not a fan of it.
We're at okay. I was looking at time.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
I wrote down plenty of content for us to go through. We'll skip the next one because we've mentioned VR a lot. Let's talk about VR popularity and what might be next for gaming technology. We started out with consoles and controllers. Plug it into the VHS machine and turn the TV to channel 3, and now we got computers. Now we got fucking VR headsets. It's like we're almost. It's like we're almost there. But
and
we're like
full body tracking now.
Yeah, we got full body tracking and shit.
Haptic suits. Fucking they made a fucking the treadmill thing, the omnidirectional treadmill, not actually a treadmill, but it does go into multiple directions and shit.
So you can kind of
I actually seen someone streaming. I seen someone streaming and they were using it. It's like that's now it's happening, and then VR is wireless now. It's its own thing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't start out wireless, honestly.
Technology and they processing capabilities and things like that. You had to wait for the system to really be able to do that, because I mean, even now you still need a somewhat beefy system to handle all that.
Fair. My system's pretty beefy. I'm super happy with it.
My system's decent. I might upgrade before VR. Who knows?
Yeah, I just got to I just pre-built my rig. Not pre-built. I bought the rig pre-built and then paid for a new GPU, CPU, and second hard drive. That's it. It's $1,200 altogether. I sent out the old hard drive to my buddy back home. It's pretty bad.
I need to get a new graphics card.
Yeah, you might need a new GPU, Frosty, and
which is gonna be tough. It's gonna be fucking horrible in the next few months and maybe years, forever, for however long, which is probably gonna be forever.
It's been a while, and GPUs have not been good. Fucking crypto. And Gypsy needs a whole rig altogether.
My rig's pretty okay.
It's pretty okay, but I want to hook you up with something beastly.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty alright right now. Really, my issue one thing is I need more RAM, but I can't do new RAM until I get a new motherboard. So really, like I said before, huh?
How much RAM are you running with right now?
16.
You should be fine.
I want more.
Why do you want more? What are you running?
Oh, that's something else. I got this rig. It came pre-built, and I only had like 8 gigs of RAM to it, and I was like, oh.
I feel that.
Yeah, no, I would never.
My motherboard.
The very same machines. So what I did was I hooked us up with a few more sticks, and now we were both rocking. Well, she's rocking 32. I'm rocking 64 gigs.
I would love to have that much. See, I want more RAM. Like especially because I want to do VR and I want to do more games. Yep. It's going to start needing a beefier system. My card's not too bad. I have a 5700.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it's not it's not like the big beefy new ones, but again, right now we're dealing with crypto, and we're dealing with people like fucking gouging prices on video cards.
Oh yeah,
and it's like so right now is not the time to upgrade. So I'm good with what I have. But I would like a new board so that I can have more RAM. But then I'm also going to need, basically going to be everything I'm going to be replacing is basically everything. It's going to be the board, the RAM, the power.
You as well get something new.
Yeah.
Like buy yourself a pre-build and then just cut most of the work out.
No.
Did you guys?
I have a partner that'll build it for me.
Did y'all hear about the 3050 that came out recently? Yeah, there's a new graphics card that a 3050 used to only be in laptops, and they made it better. It was the first like affordable graphics card that does ray tracing or whatever. And I was there the moment it fucking came out. It was $250 on release. And
did you get it?
They were gone in seconds. Like, there's no chance. Like, everyone has all these scalpers and miners have bots. If you're a scalper and or a miner that has bots, you suck. Yeah. You suck. Stop doing it.
That's not gonna
for
work.
my convenience. Fuck you.
But I'm still gonna flip them off because.
Yeah, fuck them.
We don't like you.
What makes me mad is there really should be ways to mitigate against that. Like.
There should be. Well, the thing is, the thing about crypto that makes it so hard to deal with is that we've, like, never in human history has anything of that nature ever occurred at such a wide, broad scale.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's brand new for literally everyone that's alive to deal with. So,
I'm not jumping on the train.
Yeah, no. Not right now. I'm biding my
I don't
time.
know, sir.
I'm biding my time. I'm waiting. I'm gonna see what's happened. Try to get a little more information before I make a choice.
And then fill me in.
Maybe.
Okay, so the thing that I am hoping for VR and past that, I really want.
That's what's next.
Yes, with VR, I want it to become more mainstream for like the like full body kind of thing or whatever. Like not specifically full body, but like I hope that one day when like the next Oculus is like being released or some shit and it's on shelves, that some of them come with like a haptic vest or some shit. Also by the company, and like you could like a more affordable way to get like certain equipment, and just having it so everybody is able to get these cool awesome things for VR, like haptic suits, omnidirectional treadmills, full body, all that shit. And
does the haptic have things like temperature?
I think it's involved with like vibration.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe the body tubes.
I'm pretty sure some of them are different. I think there are some that are temperature. But I don't know. It's not like I am hyped for when that type of stuff is more like of a realistic kind of thing, because it seems like a lot of the haptic vest or just a lot of the haptic vests that are out there right now are more of just like just that vibration and or temperature, and I think there might be a few other things that are similar to that, where like maybe with pressure or whatever, but I hope that they can get a more realistic thing going down, because from reviews I heard that a lot of the only time something feels really real is when it's raining in a game and you feel like the rain on your shoulders and shit. That would be really cool. But
So,
yeah. Oh, what's up?
I don't know.
The I hope that, like, I really am excited for having VR becoming more like where you feel like you're actually there. It feels more real. And then also leading on to that, I'm hoping that sometime soon in our future, I feel like it's definitely gonna happen, but I hope that some, not Sword Art Online specifically, but something like that where you could just like lay down and just like go in, conscious or unconscious. I don't really know.
Yeah, that's something I was gonna try to say too. Is like
Matrix.
Like I was trying to sort of scale everything by going from the controller in the console to PC to VR. I think the next step is definitely something sort of like Sword Art Online or you know, something similar. Like you could just straight up probably do something like, for example, God, what is it called? Anyway, right. Okay. So for example, Elon Musk is working on something called a Neuralink, where
yes, I heard about this.
You know, it's basically a chip in the brain or whatever. I think that might be involved in the next step or some step somewhere sometime in the future where it's like you could probably even end up doing it in your sleep.
That would be some Black Mirror shit, though. Careful.
Yeah.
Careful about that.
I was listening to a couple people talk about it, and someone mentioned that at some point, not the Neuralink itself, but probably at some point relatively shortly after, something will be developed to where it will be difficult for some people, where it could be difficult for some people to distinguish between reality, like us sitting at our desks and talking to each other through webcams and shit, versus what they experience with whatever happens to come 2, 3, 5 steps after Neuralink and shit.
That just.
But I think that sort of technology is going to be involved in the next step of immersing ourselves in these video game worlds.
There was actually it was fucking mind-blowing to me. There's this thing it's similar to the Neuralink, but it's not like, or actually no, it's not similar to the Neuralink. The thing that I wanted to relate it to is it's not like a thing that they drill into your head. It's not like the thing that they have to physically like put into your head. Yeah. It's there was this thing and you put it on the surface of the back of your head, or I think it's with actually no, it didn't involve like a VR goggles. This wasn't a super VR thing, but it tracked it tracks like your eyes, kind of. It's like it goes towards the brain waves that track your eyes, and like think like if you have intention towards something while you're looking at it, it like will activate that thing. It is crazy. It actually works. Like a dude was like playing a game with his eyes.
Stephen Hawking used technology that sort of read where his eyes were to help him sort of type out what he wanted to say.
Yeah, and it's fucking crazy because like if they can get our eye tracking and stuff, like if we're like sitting there in a fucking like some sort of art online shit. What's up?
You're talking the actual brain waves.
Yeah, like it tracks your brain waves and shit. Like it actually, like that's what the Neuralink is supposed to do as well. It like tracks your like what you the things that you're thinking about and shit. And but like the device on the back of your head, it does do it reads like something in your brain that involves your eye movement and shit like that. And it just knows where your eyes are looking at and shit. And it's really fucking crazy. But yeah, this guy played this whole game. That it was a like cheap platformer random thing that super basic, because it's not like something that's like crazy like worked on a lot, you know. But he tried to break the game and figured that he could make things that aren't supposed to happen in the game happen with like the things that he's like thinking and doing with like the eye tracking shit. It's really crazy. But he wanted to like see if there's a way to like trick it and like make it so he wanted to see if the game was doing like assisting with it or whatever, and the game he debunked it, and it was all like eye tracking and crazy shit. It was awesome. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I really hope that like helps the VR industry go into some like cooler shit that involves not using your hands, and you could do things with your brain and like make decisions in your head or some shit.
Yep.
Telepathy.
Yep. Gypsy, what do you think might come next in the future of gaming technology and interacting with these virtual worlds?
Like I said, I want to see things where we feel more sense of environment, pressures, weather, temperatures, things of that nature. Not just rumbles and things, but like actually like an immersive experience like that. I agree that especially if this technology is already being worked on, that we're probably going to see things like the Neuralink, which means we're going to start verging on stuff, that you see in Black Mirror, or or The Matrix, or even Avatar. That's way down in the future, obviously, but I could see this if it becomes more prevalent and we get the technology. I could see it going all kinds of places, but I would like to see it starting with where like you're not having to have like you have a whole bodysuit kind of thing where like your actual hands can be of use instead of like pedals with triggers, like everything like you're actually feeling of a VR experience. I think that'd be really kind of cool, especially like if we keep the thing where you have the ring where you don't just go walking into your wall and things like that.
Yeah, right.
Like I watch videos where people played with that, like they're doing VR and it's really immersive and they're in these things, but they're in a situation where like they're falling and stuff and they're just like literally like falling all over themselves because it's so real.
Yeah, or just throwing their controllers into the TVs and
okay. Do I have a story for y'all? Fucking one of the first VR experiences I've ever had was at the Mall of America, and they have a big thing that's all VR shit somewhere in the place, and the one that I played was a plank. It was a plank that went across this like big like it was like a plank in a giant wind tunnel thing or whatever. They put wind blowing at you like crazy, and they had a stuffed animal cat at the end of it, and you had to walk on this plank, get the cat, and like hit these aliens with like a lightsaber thing or whatever, and then turn around and go back. And holy fuck, was it terrifying. I not as much as I used to be, but am terrified of heights, and it felt real, and I did not want to fall, and turning around was actually the scariest part when you were at the fucking end of it, and you had to that was horrible. That
reminds me, back in the mall, one of the things I love to do, because it was kind of the start of that, where I don't know if anybody else had this, but the mall, they had these pods that you'd pay to get into, and it was all immersive, and you would do like flight simulations and stuff, and they were so real at the time. Like it was
so badass.
Fully around you, and like, oh, I would beg my mom, can we do it? Can we do it? And it wasn't very expensive, thankfully.
Was it like an internal 360 screen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so cool.
It was fantastic. I loved it so much.
No, I've never experienced anything like that. I wish I could. I really wish I could. No, we have at our mall, we have sort of like a VR arcade thing going. I remember actually I have a mouse somewhere that I had bought from.
I heard the kitty.
No, kitty. No, I have a mouse somewhere in this house that I bought from the guy who ran the arcade, and he sort of ran his own like little mini PC parts operation, under the table alongside his business there. So I bought a mouse from him. Turns out it was a piece of shit, so I never went back. Not giving that man my business. I paid $50 for that piece of fuck.
Oh.
Damn, I paid like under $50 for the cool mouse that has numpad. Is it a mouse with the numpad or a numpad with the mouse?
I'll have to go find it and take a picture of it and send it to you, Frosty, because it's like it looks badass. It's like I was like, I'll pay top dollar for that one.
And then it just was like fucking
it couldn't get shit to work on it because it had to come with software. And he said, "Oh, software comes on this," and it's like different drivers on a little mini disc. And I was just like, "What the fuck? None of these
could have
work."
found them online. I bet you could still make that thing work.
I've looked left, right, and center. It's not happening. So I was like, whatever. It's a piece of
Give it to
decoration.
me. Tell me.
It's like a piece of decoration now. What are you gonna put it on your fucking wall or some shit?
Yeah, probably. Probably. It's like that force crystal I got in Star Wars Galaxies. Never ended up using it. It's just deco.
Nice. One thing that I seen that I forgot to mention earlier about Neuralink is that this is unrelated to gaming, but Elon Musk got a question and acknowledged that it is possible, or that it could be possible in the future that if it's mainstream to have like a Neuralink or some shit, people will be able to replay like old memories and shit and be able to see like their memories.
Yeah, it's actually kind of dangerous. There was an interview that he had done. I really want to track this technology because like its potential is great, but its dangers are also great. Like people could implant false memories or like change who you are as a person entirely by removing memories as well. You could have like really knowledgeable hackers totally fuck with someone, and the implications are like, because at some stage, like no technology is developed without the government knowing about it. Here I go again. But I mean, like, if hold on, I got something. Nice. Okay.
Oh my fucking god! Are you kidding? I thought your brain was doing like the cog shit, and no, it was just your ass doing the cog shit.
QA cat. You're fired.
The stomach was a rumbling.
Not approve.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what happens when
all the way.
I will end you
when I have so many coffees. But no, like if the wrong people get a hold of the right technology or the right knowledge, or rather the wrong tech and wrong knowledge, that where they could change someone or straight up just kill someone at the push of a button from any distance in any circumstance, then it becomes a huge danger. Okay, yeah, you had said something that started me off on this tangent, but like with the other thing, you could also like repair like you could fix some medical issues with technology like that.
Yes.
That are otherwise incurable. Absolutely incurable with traditional medicine that we have today. So like that. So I'm really looking forward to the benefits of that as well. So like I'm really trying to keep a close eye on this technology.
Yeah,
but
because it can like assist your brain waves and shit, right? Or whatever.
Yeah. You could use this technology to totally eliminate Alzheimer's.
Yeah, because it helps I'm not gonna say it does because I don't know for sure. I don't remember exactly what. But it's the future. Yeah, but from what I remember hearing is that it could like reconstruct and like help your brain make those electrical currents that it isn't physically able to do.
Yep. Well, and another great thing is, like, for example, if you and I have a Neuralink, and you and I want to share information with each other, the maximum amount of information we can share with each other at any given point in time is maybe like 100 kilobytes a second. That's vocal. It's even less if we're texting each other and we're relegated to our thumbs. We can only share so much information. The most information we can share more than that is if we send each other like a picture. There's more information in a picture than with words. Yeah. It's like 100 kilobytes a minute, unless you use pictures. And pictures, you can only do so much because you actually have to take the picture. You know, it's there's only so much you can do. But with something like the Neuralink, we could share. We could increase. So, for example, to put it into like computer terms, we can increase the bandwidth of the information we could share with each other by, well, I mean, the sky's the limit, right? We could share 12 gigabytes of information per second. if absolutely needed. We could share our whole lives with each other in the blink of an eye, further down into the future. It's the implications of this technology, while dangerous in its own right, can also be extremely beneficial. Like it's crazy as to what this can possibly do for us.
Yeah.
So I'm
Very
looking forward.
unpredictable.
So I hope I hope I'm alive when this technology comes to be, because the amount of immersion that you can get in a video game.
Bro, when you were talking about like sending information, I was like, hey Jake, check this porn video I found. Boop. And then fucking
Not only would I be able to watch it in my head, I would be able to experience it.
Oh, big brand. Big fucking brand. Jake, this porn video feels so real. Boop.
But on the flip side, I don't think we're ever going to get rid of like older technologies. Even though we might improve upon those technologies, they stay the same in nature. Like screens, for example, you get higher and higher resolution. You get smaller and smaller screens. We carry cell phones, like with insanely high resolution, 1080p cell phones. Like that's insane. We're never going to get rid of the screen. So I think screens are always going to be around. So gaming where a screen is involved, like on a computer or like on your phone, like that's always going to be around. And I'm wondering exactly how cybernetic technology will help us be able to interact with those screens even better.
Like, I feel like having it connected through your phone would be big brain. Sorry, that's all I had to say.
I know, right?
Well, I was gonna say, like, because there's a big thing, and unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the market really hit hard enough. But well, it kind of did, but it was really more on the artistic side of things, from what I can see in design. But like touch screen, home monitors and things like that, that was a big deal, and it could be, something like where, you watch the movies where it's like, oh, I'll just move this here and that here and do.
Like in any science fiction film that's done well, you can move around different holographic images in 3D, like around you, because that would be awesome.
And turn them around and depth perception and all that stuff. Yeah,
that would also be a really great way to share information privately without compromising yourself with someone else, whether or not they have a Neuralink type device. So I could like project something out, or work with it in like a projection room and share information that way. I could be like, hey, here's the layout of my house. Like, say, for example, Gypsy, you and I are talking and I want to show you my house, but we're not home. So here's a hologram, fucking expand that shit. And you wouldn't even need a Neuralink. Like I could show you everything and you could just like look around and be like, well, this is a nice room, it's, or hey, you need to pick up your laundry pile there or something.
Bruh.
But that would be awesome. So like we're never going to get rid of the screen, even though the nature of the screen may change. We're always going to have it.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so like even with the future of gaming, like you could probably do it in your sleep via a Neuralink type device. You could also like wake up and just sit down at your desk or something, or like pick up an iPad style device and just still game that way while you're doing other things in your brain with whatever technology you have implanted. So I think the future of gaming is going to be fucking awesome with the technology that's coming out in the future. But I think that's the next step. I think the next step is like, I feel like the bodysuits and whatever and all that stuff with the VR headsets and whatever. If you go to like bodysuits and temperature changes, that's definitely next. But from my perspective, I think that's sort of like a build on VR as a whole. That would still be VR, but I think like the Neuralink and technology like that is the following step. Like from the console to the PC, it would go from PC to VR. I think it's the PR to the implants.
Yes,
I believe.
I could see that.
I hope. That sounds fucking lit.
Yeah, from like apparatus.
I'm still kind of cautious about people getting in my brain.
Oh yeah. No, it's still heavy in development. Like I said, I'm definitely going to try to keep up with the Neuralink as much as I can because of. It's the first technology of its kind. The societal implication. Like I can't wrap my brain around the number of possibilities, and there are of course like different moral objections some people might have against it, which is fair enough. Or reasons to have more of it or invest more into it.
I was gonna say like there are things that I could imagine being from a medical standpoint, I know it's not gaming, and I'm sorry, but like, imagine you have a stroke victim who can no longer communicate, and you can give them a neural link, and suddenly people that couldn't communicate otherwise now have this ability for a voice again. I mean, we already have cochlear implants to help with some, sometimes with hearing, but imagine it being the other way around, where it's like being locked in your body, not able to talk, and suddenly there's this thing now where you can communicate.
Yep.
I'm hyped for it. I can't wait.
That was something that was mentioned. That Elon had mentioned in an interview. He said Alzheimer's and stroke victims are probably going to be among like the top 10 people who suffer medical conditions. Those medical conditions are among the top 10 that the Neuralink will not only sort of help in terms of sharing and receiving information, but also maybe even help fix or cure sometime in the future. Like the stroke victim will eventually now, depending on the level of technology, is it the Neuralink 1 or the Neuralink like S10 or something, like the Galaxy S10 for cell phones. Like from like, I don't know, a year of having it to overnight. Like stroke victims who can't do anything overnight will be, back up on their feet, doing things like, I almost said regular person, but I mean, like, you get what my meaning.
Your daily activities.
They'll go back to like just as they were before the stroke. Like it's awesome as to what that technology can do. I was trying to touch on that earlier when I mentioned the Alzheimer's patients, but you can fix things that we just straight up can't deal with today.
Yep.
And I think that's awesome. That's a really good reason, but we need to be especially careful with this technology, because it's like you can change someone, or you could just, with the push of a button, just nix them.
Yeah, that would be
like that'd be terrifying.
Giving people the power to, giving someone the power to just randomly kill anyone, just out of the blue, and it could be anywhere at any time. That would be a lingering thought that pretty much everyone would have, especially if it actually happened. Imagine the fucking like people would be going crazy. Like,
that's widespread terror.
Horrible. And like, but hopefully things like that aren't able to happen.
Oh yeah, well, hopefully, but like,
and with Elon Musk, a lot of
why will they not exist?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
It used to be a selling point for Apple, their Macintosh computers. It's like, we don't have any viruses ever. Somebody went out of their way to develop a virus for affecting Apple devices, and all of a sudden, there's like almost every Apple device ever made has a virus.
See, the one thing I
mean, like, it's gonna happen with the Neuralink as well. I mean, like, not only can you like send out a virus for people who have the implant installed, which will disaffect millions of people, but imagine if it's not just a virus. Imagine it's just straight up genocide.
Yeah.
So like, that's why I'm sort of keeping an eye on this technology, why I'm trying to keep up with this development, and trying to keep as close an eye as I can on how like people who are like politically motivated to do horrible things like that, or motivated on the basis of greed, or you could do something like that to like affect markets or whatever. Big companies and corporations like implanting different memories or whatever that will make you, not memories, but like changing you as a person so that you're more susceptible to buying their product. Like it's things like that I'm sort of worried about.
Predatory nature of the
oh yeah, and we've seen it
in armor.
Yeah, we've seen it 1,000 times, like credit card companies going for like really young people who are like 18, 19, they don't know what they're doing. College grants, bank loans for that. Just the government as a whole, big corporations trying to sell a product, just left, right, and center. You see that sort of predatory shit going on, and I trust that the nature of those entities aren't going to change overnight and aren't going to be merciful just because everyone has the technology. So I mean, so that's one of the worries I have. But I do want one still because like I said, I get to live out porn. So I mean, like,
yeah, for real, bro.
One stream, just one.
But if I like doing an MMO type experience, like that would be awesome to be a part of. Like Sword Art Online, minus being stuck in there. Like, that would be cool.
Minus being stuck there against your will and dying when you actually die in the game. That would be ass.
Oh my god, can you imagine, like, even if you're not stuck in there but still dying? Like that would suck.
Yeah, that would suck. I would definitely leave. But
that's another thing too. Like, imagine PvP. Like, that's gonna, like, the trolls are gonna be even trollier.
Oh my god, dude!
Can you imagine, like, dying in the game and then, like, not only are you in actual, like, not actual pain, but like you feel like you're in actual pain and you're looking up and somebody's teabagging you in the face.
It's like, god damn it, what would be? But okay, so with the safety side of the Neuralink, the one thing that I do like about Elon Musk, and I mean, with as of recently, in his career, I'm sorry, this is the last thing, I swear. But he you can see with other projects, like when the fact that he was trying to build a robot and he limited it for safety and precautions that could be an issue with fucking robots living with you. He made it for these are the two examples that I have for it. Is
it's
one,
like a iRobot.
Yeah. One, it only runs, or it can only go up to speeds of 5 miles per hour, so you can run faster than it easily. Two, you can easily overpower it, so a human could just break it. Like.
Well, like, some old lady needs, like, something, like, moved from, like, I don't know, her garage to her living room or something like that. It's like, if the machine is so fragile that she can overpower it, how is it going to be strong enough to support, like, moving that kind of weight?
I don't know. Just don't have your weak robot try to lift the big couch. There'll probably still be people out there to do manual labor,
Yeah.
Just with the money sign on it.
Yeah, right. All right. So we're about 2 hours and 20 minutes in, so I'm just going to skip I'm going to move the topics to next week and go straight to the question at the end of the podcast.
Ooh, we get to see the cool question that we're all waiting for. It's a cool question
that you all have already seen. What video game character do you think you identify with the most, and why?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to think about this
one.
This
is way too hard. Yeah. I can't.
Have you already thought of one, Jake?
Oh, yeah, kind of. Qui-Gon Jinn. That's not a video game character. That's a movie character. Never mind. Give me a second.
Your question, and you can't even fucking answer it.
Fine. Who? I'm struggling to remember his fucking name. N64. What was that fucking game?
I'm like looking at all my games, trying to find desperately trying to find a character that I relate super heavily with.
I can't. Like, I really, really can't. I have so many games. Like, I just would even.
I've got one
go
for
through
a
and
decent,
not...
thing.
Okay, what you got?
No. So okay, you guys may or may not have heard of the Dark Pictures anthology, aka the people who made
I think I have.
Yeah, they made oh my fucking god, no, whatever. Man of Medan, Little Hope, and their most recent one is whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, but in Little Hope, the dude who has the crazy eyebrows or whatever that plays that character, I feel like I relate to that character somewhat, other than like having actually never mind, I'm not gonna say that. But I almost said a spoiler, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, no. But okay. But I relate to him a lot because he seems he is very big brain and observant with the things that are happening around, and I would say that I am more of an observing kind of person. I like to observe my surroundings before I jump straight into it most of the time. People who are watching me on like Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff, that y'all don't really see that much of that because like in real world scenarios it's a lot different than like, oh my god, let's play this game, let's jump straight into it, that type of stuff. It's super easy to do there, but in real life I like to observe my surroundings, and I am a pretty big introvert, if you guys couldn't fucking tell. But I like to observe things and make somewhat decent decisions on it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I hear you.
That's where I relate with that character.
I've got one. I finally have one. Emperor Arcturus Minsk, StarCraft 2.
I don't know who that is.
You gotta be shitting me.
I don't know a lot of things.
Probably one of the most.
You're fired.
No, I can't be fired.
Anticipated return villains in the gaming industry as a whole. Like, there are people, myself included, who waited 20 years through the franchise to kill the motherfucker. Like, no, I like him. Dude's very calculating. He for the right price, he would get rid of his own flesh and blood. Like, plans things out. He's very methodical when it comes to achieving his own ends. This total backstabber to get up to the top. But more or less benevolent in his nature. Do the bad things to do the good thing. The ends justify the means. Sort of. Also, he's exceptionally charismatic, but not a whole lot of stature to him. Vertically challenged. Just a short, angry man.
Short, angry man. Is that what you relate with him? Yeah. Short, angry man.
Short, angry man. I'm surprised I couldn't think of more short, angry men in video games. I feel so underrepresented.
You guys are gnomes?
I'm a gnome.
Way. You're a gnome? Oh shit.
I am 5 foot.
Okay, okay. I'm a dwarf. She's a gnome.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Big brand.
Gypsy, find a character.
I can't give you an answer, so I'm gonna say every cat in every video game there is.
Every cat in every video game. You identify with the cat in Phil's cockpit in Elite Dangerous.
I just want to exist.
Just want to exist.
Be comfortable. Be happy.
Eat, shit, sleep, repeat.
Because I can't give an answer, I'm going to turn it around and ask you, what would you identify me with?
Ooh.
Listen, as my brain does not work. I'm just staring at the wall now. I don't know.
World good?
No, what? I didn't even fucking. The thing that gave that off for me was him laughing. God damn it.
I'm actually going to go to World of Warcraft for this answer, Gypsy. Okay. Jaina Proudmoore.
Not an answer I would have expected. No, but again, I'm so. No, not about it all. I'm a Sylvanas stan, but I can't say I identify with all the Sylvanas. I just love her.
No, nobody should identify with Sylvanas. First off, that's a walking corpse.
Yeah, I don't identify with that.
That's the primary thing.
Right.
Secondly, bitch betrayed the Horde. Fuck her.
Is the Horde good or bad?
Good. Oh. That's a good answer. Good. Good, but with a history of terrible leadership. And by terrible, I mean like efficient, but not benevolent.
Okay, Horde good. Awesome.
I'm just saying, Gareth Shellscrim did nothing wrong.
Where's Jaina?
I'm just kidding. I made a troll. He absolutely did shit wrong. What, you think I play an orc? Fuck no.
Phil would play an orc.
Phil would
I'll play an orc. That'd be cool.
I can see him playing an orc.
Phil fucking swears by playing. Phil swears playing human in every single possible game
okay. If given an alternative, I think I could see him being loosey goosey enough to play an orc. Play an orc.
Fucking Raspberries, grab your sword and kill the Horde. Fuck you.
I had a big brain.
Yeah,
I had a big brain.
No, but Jaina Proudmoore, because first of all, smart as fuck.
Yeah,
first of all, smart as fuck.
Jaina.
Level of talent, great. Sort of a shut-in when it comes to like her projects. And, well, I mean, like.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not taking offense.
Yeah, I'm not making a dig, but get some sunlight.
No.
Listen, you need sunlight more than me, and I'm supposed to be red, not pale.
That's why you use filters like me to make you look red. Yeah.
Damn.
I am about probably as pale as you guys too, so I just have filters to make me look orange.
Okay, Mr. Carrot.
Carrot. You never mind.
I could have
thought
I
was making an Among Us joke. I'm not. I can't. You guys
Orange
have gotten me onto Among Us too much.
Orange sus. Orange very sus. And ginger sus.
Ginger sus, of course. Yeah, everyone's sus by the ginger. The second a ginger walks into the room, it's like,
yep, no soul, definitely a killer. Damn, my head looks so small back here. I come lead up, and I'm just like, damn, I got a fat head.
Doing that too. I'm like, oh nope, I like back here.
Phil, or wow. Okay, no, it's a question about Phil. That's why I called you Phil on accent. Jake, don't kill me. Jake, okay. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so who would Phil relate with the most for game characters?
Pick any sort of vampire he thinks is appealing to women.
Oh, the fuck,
yeah.
Oh,
no, not what do you think he would pick? What would you give him?
What would I give him?
Yes.
Ooh, who is the most detestable douchebag I can think of?
Definitely not gonna be a good guy.
Did we just say Dante from Devil May Cry?
He wishes.
I'd look at his name. I'd look at the name because my brain was blank.
Phil fucking wishes. My God.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He's the voice that plays at the beginning of every Phasmophobia match.
He's Nero.
I'm not dead weight.
I mean, he's not dead weight, so. Phil, Phil's not dead weight.
Well, I got some words to exchange with him. About
no, actually, he's going to kill me, but I love him. If I was gonna pick a character, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my God.
That's absolutely very apt. That's apt.
Oh my.
He's like the embodiment of chaos.
It works.
Phil is now Crash Bandicoot.
Can we all agree to call him that on the next podcast?
Yes.
I'm okay with that. It's happening.
Operation Crash Bandicoot is in effect.
You gotta do it until he's like, huh, what? What the fuck? Like, until he catches on.
Oh, I mean, if he watches this, we'll catch on immediately. Yeah.
Are you kidding? Phil doesn't watch Impulse content.
Oh.
He doesn't give a shit.
Oh.
That's not the only one who does it.
Big brain. Big brain.
I'm hoping Phil sees the expression on my face. That's why I was holding it.
I didn't know what face to make.
Hold on, I gotta. There we go.
That's good. That's good.
Grab your sword.
That's a good like screenshot moment. For
you want to do it? Make a meme of it. Go.
I could already do it. You already did the face. Oh right, you're gonna. Okay, I'm not doing that. You're good.
Okay.
I have no clue what that face was. Probably wasn't a very good face.
Are you like early 2000s like?
Oh shit.
Fucking emo lip in it or something?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like gritting my teeth, but
you're just like something. I don't know.
Jake.
There you go.
Last. So you know how I upload my VODs onto a second channel, right?
Yeah.
So I make a thumbnail for each of those VODs. I don't just upload a random whatever thumbnail for it. And and for the one last podcast, you need to see. Actually, wait. Do I still have it? Here, never mind. Forgot that I said anything. I'm just gonna send it into general when I find it.
Yeah.
I have cool.
I want to see it.
I'm gonna go quick. Speedy fast.
Go quick. Go fast. Speed run it.
If I even fucking have it still. I don't think
I'll see it after the podcast. Damn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I have to go look on it online? Like on YouTube?
You can if you. Oh wait, no. Oh, I think I have it. Oh my God, I have it. Okay. I'm gonna. I need to drag this over. And then I'm gonna also show the Discord, or not the Discord, my stream as well. Okay, so fucking Christ, no, I don't want to full screen it. Go to the top of my screen.
I'll see it after the podcast. I don't want to swap from the screen, otherwise it fucks up my stream.
Okay, all right, sounds good. I sent it to the thing.
If y'all want to see, go to Discord.
Yeah, go to exclamation point Discord. It's so great.
Exclamation point. Explanation? Are you fucking kidding me?
Explanation point. Okay. For everybody, for everybody who is wondering, this is what I made. This is what I made for everybody. Ooh. Big PP. It's not my greatest work, but it definitely is something.
Yep.
Okay, I had to do that for my stream real quick.
Awesome. Right on.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Hold up. Gypsy, you gave me the challenge. I give you the same challenge.
Oh no, that was because I couldn't give you an answer.
That's fine.
I
you gave me a challenge. I need to return the favor. Go for it. Go nuts. Give me an answer. Do it. Even a joke answer. Make a meme of it. Watch her pick like the shortest character ever.
You know Dobby from Harry Potter?
Try not to meme it and actually give sincere thought to this. Now I'm trying to think. Thing is, I'm terrible at like coming up with it right on the spot. It always comes later. Because like, if I was gonna say something,
I sent this list off to y'all beforehand. I mean, like you had plenty of time to think of an answer for all this shit. So I guess it didn't even matter that I sent out this list. So I don't want to hear anything in the future about thank you didn't read off this list.
I haven't ever asked for the list prior, so don't yell at me.
Where are you sending this list? Because I did not see it. I am smoking.
I put it in behind the scenes.
Okay, I need to start looking
at
that.
Why didn't you put it in group chat?
I just wanted to put it in behind the scenes. It was something that happens behind the scenes. I want to make the Discord look more active, damn it.
Okay, God.
I want people to see that we communicate with each other and do things and for them to see that we're working and trying to bring joy into their lives and just for it.
I feel like Jake just channeled his inner white suburban housewife vibe of the family's not falling apart. We're all okay.
Have to bring a race into it too. Shit.
Everything's fine. This family's fine. Oh God.
So Jake, are you doing the outro the first, or am I doing the outro first this time?
You know what? I'll go ahead and do it first this time.
Sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, ethos of the internet, and those in the future that may be seeing this, thank you so much for coming along. And if you're hearing this, and that means you either skipped to the end or you made it all the way through. If it's the first one, go back, try again. I know you can do it. If you're the second one, thank you so much for listening in. I hope you had a good time. If you didn't, well, I'm not sorry you did it to yourself. So
big brain.
So I want to thank y'all. Y'all are fucking awesome. Real quick, go ahead and type, I'm going to plug the YouTube, but it's just real simple, real quick. There's an important thing about it. Go ahead and type exclamation point YouTube for the YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you're already here. Just look down in the video description. Also in the video description of any single video that we've ever uploaded ever of all time. And you will find links to 9 different charity programs. Each program was vetted by CharityWatch.org and scoring points of 90 or above out of 100. Stop pointing to your crotches, which means that whenever you make a donation.
No! Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Ah!
Shit, I'm not wearing a belt today. Damn it. I was going to stand up and start fucking with the belt. But yeah, you'll find links to 9 different charity programs. All programs have been vetted by CharityWatch.org, scoring points of 90 or above. That means whenever you make a contribution, you are actually supporting the cause the foundation was established for, and not just throwing money to some rich dude's next, Lamborghini or Porsche or something. So I encourage anyone out there with the means to be able to do so to make a contribution today for the generations of tomorrow. And for some charities, I guess the land of tomorrow, because we do have some environmental causes as well for you hippies out there. So, yeah, once again, thank you. Stay awesome. Stay safe. All that good shit. Deuces. Oh, and because I keep getting yelled at for not doing this, boom, impulse.
Boom, impulse.
Boom, impulse.
You know, I think I preferred your uwu voice for that nonsense.
Boom, impulse.
Impulse. I do like that.
I like you
Keep it frosty. Also, Bored to Entertain. Check him out. Twitch.tv/Bored to Entertain. BORED to entertain. All one word.
Yes.
YouTube the same shit.
Not bored like Billy. He's kind of a bore.
Thank you for that. Thank you, Frosty.
What, you don't like this beautiful face?
We are no longer live.
Impulse me out. Oh, damn.
Impulse me out. Fucking... Are you serious?
All right, dudes. If y'all enjoyed this content, be sure to check out the About section. All the social links are down there. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out the description. You can find all of those. I think I have 8 of them, not 9. But I have charity links down below. You already heard the whole thing from your boy over here, so you get it. Go check out all that cool stuff. Go check out the Impulse crew, because there's shit tons of content being uploaded from there as well. Great, awesome, big PP content with great, awesome, big PP people. So
yeah,
yes.
I'm a PP. I am a PP.
No. You're not a PP. You're a big PP.
I am a PP. Hey,
and remember, folks,
are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah.
Okay. And remember, folks, world good.
Wait. Ah, no. Why did I cover? Ah, right here. Ah! And I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to stay frosty.
Boom, frosty.
Boom, frosty.
Frosty, meow.